was working in the deli late one night when my computer screen lit up bright. It was AOL with a friendly invite. 'Twas a girl 15 to my delight. She said, come on by, not long after I arrived. But there was no girl for me to bed. Another man was there instead. He's on take-out, he's on the show T-Cap. His pants he crapped, threw away the pen cap. He's on take-out, he's on the show T-Cap. I was working in the deli late one night when my computer screen lit up bright. It was AOL with a friendly invite. 'Twas a girl 15 to my delight. She said, come on by, not long after I arrived. But there was no girl for me to bed. Another man was there instead. He's on T-Cap, he's on the show T-Cap. Away the pen cap. He's on T-Cap, he's on the show T-Cap.
That's got me in the mood. Oh.
It's the wrong Predator.
I don't care, Wes. I'm just happy to be here. It's been a while. I'm rusty, okay? I'm getting back into things.
I'm just, all right.
You want to write a song about John Dupee? Because I'll do it.
I'm outside.
I like presents. I got
Presents.
presents. This stream is a present to everyone here, including, oh my goodness, Celine. Wow. Long time no Celine. I don't know. Do something with that. I gotta work on that. Celine. And look at, holy shit, it's honest. ADD. One of those weirdos. Lila Daisy. Eel Rearg. I'm a fucking mess right now, you guys. I got Wes Moast here. We have not collaborated in some time, and we were way overdue. I'm thrilled that he's going to be here because the time in my life that Wes and I collaborated the most often, or when we did streams, was a couple of years ago, probably 3 years ago or so.
Yeah.
When every other little punchline was about the Buffalo Bills. And fuck the Bills suck. Bills ain't got shit. Bills ain't doing shit.
And now look, 3 years later, they've won how many Super Bowls?
None.
Hello? All right.
Yeah. No, I'm fully aware. And I am ready for heartbreak. I'm preparing for the worst. I'll say. That said, Heisenberg OnlyFans following Super Bowl victory. Free forever.
All right.
It sounded like I maybe have an audio coming out of one ear and not so much the other. Hang on. While I'm settling in, Wes, do you want to tell us why this predator tickles your fancy and why this specific upload of this footage made us giggle?
Well, I mean, John Dupee is just a classic HVP predator. I think he might have been the first one that I saw because I didn't know anything about it. It had already come and gone by the time I found out about it. So it was a surprise to me. And I think it was after Mr. Gigi video that just started playing. I mean, classic dude. Look at that mugshot. That mugshot's perfect. It looks like an Archie comic character. And this is one of the uploads that Vince Nicotra had to watermark because he needed to leave his mark on everything. And so he watermarked it all with Ven, encoded by Ven Interactive Media, which meant absolutely nothing. He took an upload, MP4, and he uploaded it to YouTube. But for whatever reason, that's encoding to Vince, and it's something that he kept telling, I encode these videos by hand. What the fuck does that mean? And so that's watermarked across the video during the entire thing.
It's like he's seen words in other productions, and he's like, it seems important that those are there.
That's computer word.
No animals were harmed in the making of this. Any likeness to any real life people is purely coincidental. Do not sue. This has been approved by the Humane Society. Like, are any of these true? Do you know? Do they need to be included? And by the way, how is Ven Interactive Media? I haven't looked it up in a while. What's their stock? How's their stock performing?
It's still doing really well. The last time I saw Ven Interactive Media in any capacity where he was trying to, work in this type of thing was when he was asking Corey Feldman to allow him to hook up an alarm and camera system at his house because Corey Feldman was complaining about break-ins, and so Vince offered to do them for free, which I'm sure would have went well. He never would have hacked into those and been spying on him or anything else if that didn't go down correctly.
He probably also offered to encode it for free too.
I'll hand encode it
by hand.
By hand.
What? The way they used to in the old country. Wow. They used to go through every single frame, pixel by pixel, just to keep it pure. The way Grandma used to digitize footage. Did he try to go under like in a suit, like a different identity for a while? I forget.
He was. I think Vince coach. He went through he used a different name at the school that he was teaching at, and he told them that it was for his personal safety because him and Chris Hansen were going after dangerous predators on the dark web, so he couldn't use his real name. And then the first day of class, he wheeled in the TV to show everyone him working with Chris Hansen under the name Vince Nicotra.
Is he qualified to? I know this isn't the Vince stream, but I just can't. If you're gonna put your name on a video that you're hoping thousands of people are gonna watch, it's gonna come up.
Yeah, that's gonna come up. Yeah.
Yeah. But is he even qualified to be an educator?
Well, so it's not. It's like a trade school, so the rules can be different. You can qualify to work for a trade school if you tell them that you've been a plumber for 35. Like if the qualifications are different for a trade school. But I would say no, he's not qualified to do shit.
By the way, Ron Knight is my uncle. I just made you a mod for your comment. Thank you. Just coming in here with the right attitude. You know your audience. And yeah, fuck the Chiefs. I'm so fucking tired of the fucking Chiefs, man. It was so nice to hand them their only meaningful L of the season.
Was it meaningful though? If they're meeting in
there.
the AFC Championship, was it meaningful?
It meant something to me.
Did it keep them out of that first round bye?
Well, it's not our fault. The rest of the league dropped the fucking ball.
I'm asking how meaningful was it really?
What I mean is they didn't rest their starters because they already secured. Now we're talking football. But actually, in all fairness, to bring things back to the beginning, the reason we were even thinking about football was because we wanted to talk about John Dupee and how blessed we were in one football season. Not since, I don't think, this footage ever aired, have the Steelers and the Ravens met 3 times in a single season. How truly blessed we were.
I'm outside.
Mm-hmm. That's both teams looking to the playoffs.
Calling from outside the locker room.
Yeah, now that they've been eliminated. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. This guy.
All right, let's do this.
I'm ready for it. What are you looking forward to most in this? What is the peak highlight that you're getting ready for?
I don't even remember. Oh, I know. I'll tell you when we get there. It's gonna be good.
Sounds good.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, boo. Where are you?
I'm outside. My sister just got back in the car.
Okay, all right. There we go. There's my peak moment.
Wow.
There's my peak moment.
Right out the gate.
He gets dropped off by his sister, and he has to wait for his sister to get back in the car so he can call the child. And then he even let her know, my sister just got back in the car. We're good now. I don't have to hide it anymore.
I was waiting in the bushes.
Just a pitiful piece of shit right out of the gate, getting dropped off to assault a child by your sister.
He was smiling. You know how when he's there face to face and he's bringing out that big shit-eating grin he all the way there, nervous, chewing his fingernails. Oh, I'm so excited.
I don't know if he was nervous with anticipation, but not nervous about this. You know, they stopped at the gas station. He asked his sister for $10, and she's like, 10 more? And he's like, I promise I'll pay you back. Yes. And he goes and buys those fucking things, and he's so excited, like, oh, I got her exactly what she wanted. And he couldn't wait to get there and show her the gifts he got her.
Yeah, he was fucking clueless. No, he was giddy. He's like going to his first like middle school dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just go to the back door so nobody sees you. That's a normal thing for 13-year-old me to say. Also, can I give a shout out? Whoever encoded this video did a hell of a job. I'm really loving
good.
The work. Yeah. Like everything is coming through crystal clear. I might even turn the fucking... Nope, that's as good as the quality gets. This is what 2014 Kickstarter-backed funding gets after you take a little off the top for yourself, of course, when you crowdfund.
Yeah.
But, you know. Yeah, but those mugs, did those mugs get there eventually? Yes, I think.
I think.
We'll follow up on that.
Back door so nobody sees you.
All right, I'm at the back door.
Just go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
What do you make of this Sting house?
What do you mean?
There's not as many big red flags as there were in, say, the Kentucky house with the 2 chairs facing each other. It's a little barren, but I think they did a pretty decent job dressing. It seems like, I mean, they look around nervously as they do, but I don't think anyone ever comments on anything about the house except for Velez, who kind of like looked into the camera at one point, I think.
Well, I think they just got, you have to think about the difference between 2006, 2007, and now when Airbnb, you can hop on it. I think these were actual lived-in houses. I think they were just getting Airbnbs. Back then, they were staging like empty houses, or that was Casey's, that one beach house that was like Casey's, grandma's house. So, but I think with these, they can actually scout a little bit better to figure out, like, oh, this one has a good layout for this and that versus just kind of getting it and then hoping for the best.
You wonder if they did a lot of set decorating here?
For
like
staging?
Yeah, is this phone even like attached to anything?
No, dude, I think this might have just been like an Airbnb. They didn't have to do shit. Like it's already stuff in there, and they just kind of, lay it out and make it look like okay, this is just someone's house.
Except the cupcakes, those were.
We got the cupcakes that she made, but there's nothing in the kitchen. There's like the sink is completely empty because there's no dishes in the house.
Oh yeah. So what am I gonna do with this food? Yeah,
13-year-olds making cupcakes. There's gonna be shit in the sink. There's gonna be like a box on the counter. Come on.
You know what I do? Just make grocery store pastry quality desserts in small quantities by myself with no mess and immediately clean and put away the dishes.
Because I'm 12. I'm very responsible.
But sorry if they don't taste so great. They've been sitting out for like 3 weeks.
Hey.
Love the fit,
What'd you bring?
too.
You think he's texting
so slow?
I think he's texting his sister to let her know that he got inside and like everything's.
Coast is clear, all good, no worries. Everything's coming up, John. If you don't hear from me, that's because I'm having a good time.
Yeah, right. There had to be some level of nervousness. Maybe he was gonna get jumped when he walked in, or the police would jump on him. And as soon as he walked in, and she's like greeting him in, I think he's like, "Okay, we're good. I'll see you tomorrow, sis."
Does she ever question this? I'm so surprised nobody's mom ever dropped them off.
Well, did he? Do you think she questioned if he was going to meet a child?
Or like, what are you doing tonight, John?
Why
do I gotta give you a ride?
I met some chick on Tinder or on Plenty of Fish, and I'm gonna go meet her. And I don't think his sister would say, "Well, is she a minor?"
No. But she could say, all right, here you are, see you later. And as she's backing out, watches him, like, scurry behind the shrubs. And is like, huh, that's weird.
Well, so what's weird is he said, my sister just got back in the car. Why would his sister have gotten out of the car?
To get him out of his car seat.
Like, was she weirded out and she wanted to, like, walk him up to the door and he had to talk her back into the car? It's kind of weird.
I think he was strapped in like a toddler.
Well, no, that's really weird. Why? I just thought of why would she be getting back in the car? She's just dropping you off.
Did he say that on the call? Here, let's go back.
Right when he gets.
My sister just got back in the car.
All right, you just mean like doors closed, she's backing away, but yeah, why would she have gotten out at any point? Like, can you please check if the coast is queer?
She's like, I don't trust it. No, I'm walking up to the door with you. Link arms. Let's go.
Hold my hand. Nope. I'm gonna get the leash if you wander off again.
Jonathan.
John.
Oh, okay. Just go through the back door so nobody sees you.
All right, I'm at the back door.
Just go in.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey. What'd you bring? What did you bring?
Look how long it took him to even look up and acknowledge her.
You're so echoey.
Kids on that damn phone. I'm sounding echoey.
Yeah, you got all echoey again.
I bet I fixed it.
You do.
Thank you.
Hey.
But look he's like, I don't even care. I'm not gonna wave hello. I'm not gonna look up from my fucking phone.
Oh, I know, right?
Go ahead.
It's such a bad look. At least look up, say hi, put your bag down, then you can send your text. There's nothing that could be that important right now that you have to be. This is rude.
This is me at work when I'm playing Balatro on my phone, and there's something important going on in a meeting. Like Yep.
This would be considered so rude to any real person that he was showing up to meet. And Sketch, what are you doing? Are you like inviting people over to break into my house? Like, I don't know, it's just weird.
Let's see how long does it take for them to even make eye contact?
What'd you bring? What did you bring?
Presents.
What do you got?
He's still looking at his phone. He can't be fucked.
Oh.
Hello? Are you there, Wes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Show me.
Come on, dude. That's not how you give a present.
Nice.
He moves like he's part arachnid.
Slender Man.
That's good. Yeah, something with like long legs, daddy long leg kind of.
No, bro, this
What's-
is Slender Boy, and instead of souls, he has snacks from the gas station.
What am I think that has such creepy little arms? Maybe a sloth. You ever see a sloth like grab things with its arms? It's
No.
unsettling. Yeah. they're
No.
Weird. No. Well, let's see. What do you got, man? She's kind of happy. She's all right.
No, is that happy body language to you? Any body language reader would look at that and look how uncomfortable she is. Like her arms. What is that position of her arms right
She's
there?
using all of her power to not like cross her arms to block her vital organs.
Yes.
Like the just response to fear that she's feeling right now.
She honestly looks like she's trying to hold, like she's about to poop, and she's holding out for dear life.
I think
Because
she
she's
just
standing in the kitchen right now.
came face to face with Nosferatu, but is sticking around to see what's in the bag. She's like, there might be something cool in here. He seems awfully excited. And she's like, all right, you know what? Fuck yeah. How did he
Yeah.
get it exactly right? That is my favorite snack. Holy
Just
shit.
shaking her head though, but her arms aren't moving.
No, she's fucking petrified, of course. But she's like, thank you. It would have been funny if this was like a Mary Poppins thing and just bigger and bigger items are
Just
coming out
kept
of
coming out.
Yeah. Christmas tree. A vacuum. A Confederate statue that I tore down and brought here in the bag.
A Confederate statue just to sit in the middle of the room. Why not?
Bringing something from the chat log is an excellent way to show intent. So we asked the predators.
For a Confederate monument.
This is a good way to, combine all sorts of types of activism. Like, we asked the predator to bring us the Holy Grail, and he delivered. Did he deliver? Yes, he did. Or we asked him to take down the Confederate monuments, and as a result,
That's not even
brought it
mine.
here.
That's not even mine. Well, you brought it here, but that's not even mine.
But this wasn't from. This was from the south. This wasn't from the up north.
That's not even mine.
What kind is it?
You can read it. Look, just keep your arms right there.
First off, again, just rude. Hey, what kind is that? Bitch, you haven't even seen. This is the appetizer. All right,
Dude,
We're
do you know the faces he's making right now? He's Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
I see it more. I know what you mean. Just the elasticity of the
Yeah.
face. But this is like a like confidently smug chipmunk is the best way I can put it. Just the
So just Alvin.
yeah, kind of. Yeah, like but with the duck lips too, those high cheekbones. All right, I'm just going to say it. He's handsome as hell. I just can't deny it.
Handsome
perfect-
Alvin.
This is what peak chipmunk performance looks like.
Chipmunk idol.
Alvin, Theodore, whoever Simon, Alvin,
Simon.
Theodore, and John.
John.
Three
John.
chipmunks and a lanky, fucking Slender Man, zombie predator.
Thank you. It's nice.
Bro, say something. say anything.
I think he just said it all with gifts.
He didn't need words to
What
communicate.
more is there to say?
That's his love language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gas station gifts.
That's
His-
that's pretty.
His love language is anything under $12 total.
Do you think everything here is less than $12? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably didn't even. He didn't need to break a 20 for that.
No.
No.
Thank you.
Well, here I was about to be all judgmental and high and mighty and cast the first stone, but you know what I didn't see the first time I watched this? That crucifix on his neck.
Now we know he's not there for the wrong reasons.
Like anyone from the church would ever. I mean, come on, people. Come on.
Thank you. It's so nice to finally see you. This is crazy.
He just heard that for the first time in his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice to see you. I don't think anybody has ever enjoyed looking at him or thinking about him, and definitely not smelling him too. I can smell the BO from they did such a good fucking job encoding this video that I can actually smell the BO.
the smell of vision is real, but like her words don't match her actions at all.
Right. Just
not-
inching away, shaking
Yeah.
nervously. I'm so glad you're here.
Anyone who was used to being welcomed in a place would know that this is not the behavior of someone who is happy to see you. Even when he held out that candy bar to her, she was afraid to reach up for it just to take it out of his hands. Any normal person would be saying, "Are you okay? Like, is everything okay? Is there a robber in the house? Like, is someone holding you at gunpoint? The fuck is going on?" Because that's just not normal behavior.
That's a good point. That is like hostage-y type of smiling and nodding and yep.
Yeah.
Like tilting your head towards the door like there's somebody behind there.
Bitch, is you blinking in Morse code? Are you trying to tell me something?
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm really nervous.
Why?
I don't know, I've never done this. Have you?
No.
Is there a reason the cameras are just going up and down and left and right?
Well, because this is the raw one, so it's probably, it's like looking for different angles, and they cut between them in the edit.
Like, can we take the camera off this guy?
Yeah.
I don't want to look at this.
So what do you want to do?
A hug?
I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Hey, boo.
Hello?
Hey.
What?
Biggest thing this time was probably the homecoming queen. Oh my god!
Whoop, there he is. What you got in that binder there, Chris?
Where was he going? Why would he try and follow her after that?
It's like fun. It's like we chase each other around the house. He
Well,
plays this
well-
game all the time with everyone he knows.
Well-
Every time he wants to go in for a hug, everyone screams and runs away. It's
Like a Benny
thing
Hill
people
short.
do.
And you're running
Yes.
in one door, they're running out the other, then they're in lingerie, then you're in lingerie, then everyone's in lingerie. Because there was a solid rejection. After 2 minutes of awkward, a solid rejection, and she walked away, and he was like kind of smiling, going after her. Honey?
He seems to not interpret social cues
Social
well.
cues, yeah.
Yeah. And a part of me wants to think that it's obvious that he is suffering from some sort of mental deficiency, whether it was drug induced, whether it's been a lifelong affliction or something that he was just born with. I don't know. Or he's just so porn brain damaged and is just so horny and blind to it that it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, every one of these guys was here to rape a girl.
Yeah.
I would say more than half of them were going to do it regardless of whether or not the decoys were willing, if you will, which obviously doesn't make sense either way because it's already statutory.
Yeah.
You know,
But do you remember his phone call with the decoy?
John's, not the one that we just listened to.
No. The one where it was a lot of like sports talk, and they were talking about food, and that's blazing, all that other shit, right? Like, so maybe they just had such a great conversation on the phone that he refused to believe that she wouldn't be into him when he got here.
I think he's mentally stunted, like a young person. Like I think he's going after a young girl for sex because he's a pervert and knows it. But I think he also like keeps thinking that he's like with the kids, like he can.
I don't know if
he's like, yeah, I'm a little older.
It could be stunted, or it could just be wishful thinking because he never really progressed anything. So you kind of stay in that, like Lorne, right? Like so you just kind of stay in that frame of thinking.
Mm-hmm. I really doubt this guy has ever, unless it was mandated by a court, has ever sought therapy or anything.
No, nothing like that.
God, no. Yeah. Well, he's going to get a little mini therapy session here with Chris. And I could tell he's a therapist, too.
Tell your therapist.
Run that stool out of there front, please.
If Chris, in that moment, would have said, after hearing, I could tell you're a therapist, and he said, well, I can tell you're the rapist.
Now what? You notice John has his phone out already.
This is boring. I want to play games on my phone.
I think he's messing his sister. Maybe they had a code or something.
SOS, alert, red alert, red alert.
But he's getting his phone back out to be like, all right, hey, can you come get me? Can you come get me?
He's just scrolling through Twitter, just bored while Chris is talking.
All right, go ahead, Pops.
Yeah. Whatever, man. I don't need this. Puts a backwards cap on. Fucking skates away. See you later, Grandpa. He's so smooth. That's what those kids do. They hang out at the fucking Sheetz or Wawa or 7-Eleven. They get the little snacks, and they just hang around and be punk kids loitering, trying to hook up with teen girls, skateboarding.
Getting dropped off by their sisters. Yep.
Yeah, their older sisters who just got their driver's license or learner permit. He just happens to be like 40 years old.
It's fine.
Yeah.
No, right there. Please have a seat. Right there. Set the phone down, please. What is your plan here tonight?
Just hang out, watch football?
Hang out and watch football with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
With Bailey.
Bailey. And how did you...
Whoa, wait a minute. Are we supposed to be
Whom?
With her.
seeing this in the background? Should
Why
we
not?
blur that? Didn't they blur that in the original, like...
I don't know if that's the one that was... I thought it was in one of the other houses that they blurred some artwork. Is that blurred? I mean, was that... It could... I mean, it could be just because it's a copywritten image. So that's why they had to blur it.
That's what I think. Well,
Yeah.
this is it. This is unmasked, unblurred, the uncensored version.
Raw.
Soak it in. I could edit this to be like a Lost comic.
That's Sheffrey in the background.
1, and then 2 chefs, and then slightly off level 2 chefs here, and then
Then
one
a Hydra
one
chef.
laying down. Yeah. Oh, and maybe they're making like a mecha chef. Like Power Rangers.
Her.
Who's her?
With Bailey.
Bailey. And how did you meet Bailey exactly?
Through Whisper.
Whisper.
Hmm?
And do you know how old Bailey is?
She's 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
You like his hair?
We gotta be more specific.
It is...
Do you know how old Bailey is?
Here, hang on.
She's 14.
I would describe it as wispy and crispy.
It looks like a hairnet
Yeah.
that started growing another hairnet on top of it.
I think he had a hairnet on and just forgot to take it off for like 11 months.
Or you put a hairnet on, then you spray on some of that GLH, that great looking hair in a can, that Rompo pill shit, and then you put on the finishing spray, and it'd probably look a lot like that.
But see, he was going to leave the house looking like an unpresentable slob pervert weirdo. But at the last minute, had the foresight to say, let me put a little gel in this hair.
I think he's Tres Flores, personally. It's a little 3 flowers. And I also like the Dennis the Menace hair flip thing in the front. That right there, that and the slingshot in his back pocket really sells the youth.
Yeah, if he had more of those spikes, he'd basically be Bart Simpson.
Yeah, Chris would come in and say, excuse me, young man, we're doing a sting here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute.
He said you wanted the decoy to eat your shorts. What did you mean by that?
14.
Mm-hmm.
You asked the decoy for a dough job. No.
He told you
what does
she's
that mean?
13. Not that that matters.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
30.
13. Oh. Chris, I am also 13.
He's not. What isn't he 40?
Oh yeah. We find out later. Yeah, that's right. Hey, you know, it'd be really funny if we did like a translation, right, of what he's thinking.
A John Dupee to English translation. You know what he's probably thinking right now?
You want to do it? Go for it. You do it. Okay, go for it.
Is this table made out of mahogany? There you go. That's what he's thinking. Yeah.
Oh man, he's probably thinking. Nah, 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 nah. For all of my listeners, that's a little callback. That's a callback to another joke I did that actually sounded a little something like this. Nah, 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 nah.
Make sure you watch that one from last night. If this is the callbacks, I'd hate to see the whole show.
All right, well, at this point onward in the interview, nothing exciting happens, so everybody just go ahead and make your own jokes, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks.
30.
Wes and I are going to take off. We're just going to let the footage roll for a while.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
And why would you at 30 think it would be okay to hang out with a 13-year-old girl home alone?
I mean, we just hit it off, friends.
You hit it off with a 13-year-old girl.
We were just talking.
Just talking. Well, now you're here. This is more than talk.
I know, we just came to hang out. No.
I'm not going to give him the benefit of the doubt or try to excuse it, but what this isn't even really the argument he's trying to make, but I can see why he would become obsessed with anyone willing to talk to or acknowledge him, because he is such an unpleasant person to be around, to look at, to interact with, that it probably happened so little in his life that the first sign of affection, whether it came from a 13-year-old or a 90-year-old, like whatever, as long as there's a pussy on the other end and they were just being generally nice to him, that was going to be enough for him.
But then if we're going to say that, then you'd have to say that Ball Beaver Hunter, even though he was married, D-Mac, Lorne, all those guys who were socially inept and proved in their conversations with these decoys that if they weren't talking to a decoy, they would be having zero conversations with females. I mean, a lot of them were like that. Like, you could say that some of them were opportunity predators that weren't looking specifically for children, but if it was a children, but like a lot of them, I believe, were looking for children because that's the only person who was going to find them interesting at all, because they have a car or a job.
Oh, that's
or
true.
they're looking for an adult because they've never had an adult who cared about them before in their lives. Like, so yeah, I think John actually had a better shot at landing a lady than like Lorne did. John, dude, he was a tweaker who was going out dancing. I bet this dude had some moves. He put on like a mesh lime green shirt.
He partied for days.
Right, for fucking days.
Holy shit. It aged him probably 10 years. The 72 hours of just drugs and fucking raving at that. He was a handsome young man before that night.
He walked in handsome.
And walked out like this. Just a shell of his former self. A shell of a man.
Slender boy.
I brought
what, get a hug?
And watch football.
Get a hug?
And football.
A hug?
Bro,
You got
hold
so
on.
angry at that.
Well, yeah, because it's weird. Dude, it's super weird for this grown-ass man to want to go and hug this strange child.
There's not a single thing about this that's not weird. The hug is the like meeting someone you've been talking to and meeting that's. I mean, take the context out for a second, but like, that's not the way. He goes, "Well, get a hug." Like Chris, you got a whole chat log of shit.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
before the hug comes out.
Yeah, kind of bearing the lead a little bit here.
Yeah, I'll be goddamn if I'm gonna allow a motherfucking hugger in my house. Get the hell out of here, creep, fucker.
Watch football.
Yep.
Who's playing tonight?
Steelers and the Ravens. I had no intentions with nothing.
No intentions of
Nope.
Well, John, what do you do for a living?
You think Chris would have, if he just like was phoning it in by this point and tired, he's like, he had no intention. All right, fuck it, I don't care. Go.
I think he was just so out of practice.
Yeah, he
on
seems
some of these.
rusty. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a little rusty. I don't know where in the where this one actually when this actually occurred with him recording, but yeah, I feel like this is a QB coming back too early or a couple years out of the, and you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe he might still be good. And they go out there and they throw 3 interceptions, they throw for 129 yards and no touchdowns, and you're like, but I mean, he's a lot better on takedown, and on some of these I think he was really back to form. But on the earlier ones, I don't know if this is an earlier one. He just seems a little out of practice. It's different. It was a whole different thing.
Yeah, he had that zinger right away, which was a reference to the conversation that he had with the Hey Boo.
Yeah, the Hey Boo.
Come out of nowhere, but I feel like he just skimmed the pages, the notes, and it was like, he's creepy, he's a predator. Hey Boo, got it. I can run with it.
You also have to remember this would have been his first time working with a smaller crew after, like prior to this, it was Dateline.
Mm-hmm.
So you go from Dateline, you're with Frag and a billion people, and you've got it's a much bigger production. Maybe that also kind of threw him off. The smaller production, like just not really having a feel for everything quite yet.
Wow, you just gave me crazy flashback to Tetrad Core. Wow.
Yeah, Tetrad Core.
I remember, what was her name? Lori, maybe?
Is that her in the bulletproof vest?
Yeah, Bulletproof Lori. She rocked. And then that other guy that spun off and tried to do the Contraland thing. What the hell was that?
Yeah, that was a mess. I don't remember.
We gotta follow up on whatever that guy's doing. I think we all were initially in support of like this, badass guys worked in this field before it was gonna expose these guys more. It just felt like something that nobody would have an issue with. Was it like a production thing where it like really fell apart, or the guy just turned out to be like a weird dude? I don't remember.
I can't remember what it was, but there was a whole thing where it fell apart. Then it
fell apart. Yeah. It's about time that somebody actually come in and do some real filmmaking around here, and be competent enough to put together some interesting stories about To Catch a Predator and its history, and who knows, maybe it's good enough to make it to a film festival someday.
What are you talking about?
In here.
That David Osick guy?
Yeah. I think if anybody happens to be interested, there may be some very exciting projects coming out soon, if you didn't already hear or see about it. They asked us to be in it, but we just couldn't waver on a few of the conditions about filming. They didn't give me a trailer, one. They didn't negotiate with me. All I got in my deal was shampoo. All the other people featured got Rolexes and motorcycles. And there was this gay wardrobe guy on set that tried to basically suck me off. And he sounded like SpongeBob. It was a nightmare. Yeah.
That was him.
Somebody was floating around a fake graphic of Joe Biden's films that he had watched in office, and they're like, as tradition, at the end of a term, a president shows the list of the films that he watched while in in the White House, and it had like Windy City Heat was on there, Buffalo 66 was on there, like just all these like really weird, obscure, fucked up, and then like they'd put like Avengers in there, like to like make it seem kind of believable, and then it would just be like every horrible, like fucked up movie you've ever heard of. But Windy City Heat was my favorite.
That's
one.
Hilarious.
Yeah, could you imagine the one Joe Biden on his deathbed thinking back to his presidency? Like, I just, my fondest memory from that whole experience was sitting down to watch Perry Caravello, Windy City Heat, by myself in the White House theater, laughing my ass off while the war in Gaza was going on.
Just a button-up shirt and some boxers.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit, this is fucking hilarious. Like, Joe, you got work to do, Joe.
Fake snore sounds. I'm gonna Ferris Bueller my way out of this shit.
Oh, that Perry Caravello. He got hit in the head with a basketball. Watch out for the basketball, Jack.
I was working at UPS.
UPS.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
did you walk here today, or
No, my sister dropped me off.
you don't have a driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
No car.
Oh, call.
No,
So what do you do at UPS?
I was a package handler.
Package handler. You're not there anymore.
No.
What do you do now?
A package handler. Not even going to make the joke. A great
Yeah.
comedian doesn't swing at every pitch.
Nothing.
Besides go online and try to talk to young girls.
I don't try to talk to. I mean, I just try to find a girl to talk to and hang out, whatever.
And how many times have you done this with somebody who's 13, 14 years old?
Never.
Never talked to another girl who said she was 13?
Nope.
Well, who's Brittany?
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was cold. I think Chris just played us all. I think he wanted to come off as like, maybe I don't know the full story. I don't know all the detail. I don't know what this guy knows. Maybe he doesn't know everything. He hits it with the who's fucking.
To another girl who said she was 13?
Nope.
What's up?
So one of the things that you'll notice that Chris picked up when he was doing TCAP was some interrogation tactics. And one of the most effective interrogation tactics I've seen is when the detective goes in and acts like they don't know. They'll even ask like, "Yeah, what are you here for? I'm sorry, like they just got me in," or they act like they don't know shit. Do they Columbo that? They Columbo. Columbo would always act clueless till the end when they would put that shit all together. But Chris, sometimes he'll act like he doesn't know, and then he'll start calling out shit from the chat log, and because that's jarring. They act like they don't know you, they don't know why you're there. Then all of a sudden they know details about you. Oh, they flippity flopped you.
I think one of the best examples of that was fucking Jim Roush. Those interrogators, I don't know if they had that plan exactly going in, but as soon as they saw that he's just willing to chat and was a chatty kind of guy, I think they were like, can you even tell me how this whole like chat thing works? Like, I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
AOL, what's that, huh? Where's horny? Yeah, what is that?
Well, who's Brittany?
Who's Brittany?
That was the other girl you were talking to.
When was this?
Within the last few weeks.
Oh no. It's the Undertaker.
So you say to Bailey, on a whisper, that you're 30, how old are you? She says 13. You say, you're not 13 in that pic? Yes, I'll be 14 next month. That's pretty clear. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do. And later you tell her, I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I wanted to. Feel me inside you, baby.
Would it be inappropriate to approach Chris Hansen and ask him to narrate an audiobook of like smut, like a romance book? Like, do you think he would go for that?
Maybe it would depend on the kind of smut you're doing.
I just
and how
love the
much
way
you're paying.
that he I can't wait to put my penis in your vagina. Like, if I could hear 50 Shades of Grey read through.
Okay, hold
that-
on. Let me make you a counteroffer.
Okay.
You can hire Chris Hansen to read your smut book, or the original guy who did the voiceovers from To Catch a Predator to read your smut book.
Man.
I'm rubbing your vagina. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just using my noodle. We'll use my other noodle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck.
The guy. I need to know who that guy is.
Is that really still like a total mystery?
Yeah, I asked Chris. He doesn't know. I was like, was that just some dude who worked there? And they were just like, hey, you got a weird voice. Come record this.
No, it wasn't always the same guy in every investigation, but I know the guy you're talking about, and he did
For
it the most. Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, I think it was like one of those guy. What was his name? Guy Don Fontaine or whatever. You know, he all of a sudden he just became like the actual guy who did all the movie trailers, but it wasn't always that way.
Mhm.
There used to be different people. Then they were all that one dude. But like, so I know he wasn't. I thought he always was the dude who was reading them. But you might be right. But I know he did them for the most part, and I want to know who that dude is. I would love to be able to. I wish he was on, Fiverr or Cameo or something.
But he wasn't even memorable for me because he would read these horrible messages in a creepy way. He just read them.
That's what I'm saying. He read them like someone's weird. He reminds me of Charlie's uncle from Always Sunny. Not that their voices are the same, but he's just like a creepy weird uncle vibe. Like that dude is wearing all denim.
You're telling me that this isn't art? Yeah. Actually holds up a photo of naked child.
Just get back to reading the text messages, sir.
Okay. I'd like to put my penis in your boob.
I want to put my blank in your blank.
What's that mean? Okay.
Butt stuff.
Yeah. And why the like one time they decided to read out the like typo? They kind of skim over that. That was one of I think Mr. Gigi pointed that out first. Where
Yeah,
he read the line twice because it was written twice. Like normally they don't try.
They would skip over that. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Just to do him dirty, to make him look stupid.
I guess it worked. I mean, you don't really need to tarnish the
really
man's
don't.
reputation.
He's already
anymore.
a pedophile. You don't have to make fun of his spelling.
Yeah, leave the poor guy alone, all right? He's going through... When is it going to be enough for you people?
There's no lifetime registry for bad spelling. Leave that man alone.
Come on. By the way, can you see through the encoding, the bead of sweat?
Yeah, I can. I can.
Man. Fuck.
Has that line ever worked for you before?
No.
Then why do you do that now?
There was no, I mean,
Well, what am I to make of this?
there was no intentions made by it.
That shows clear intent. I want you to feel me inside you. What did you mean by that exactly? And then you talk about that you and a bunch of people snuck into a mansion and partied for days. Where was that mansion?
That was a while ago,
How long ago?
maybe 8, 9 years ago.
Oh, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So back when he was like 40 or 50?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This does not look very good for you, John. The chat, the appearance, the Cheetos.
Did he just insult the man's appearance?
He did, and then his choice of snacks.
Yeah, this doesn't look good. This chat, what you're fucking wearing right now, your
Junk
hair.
food. Yeah,
This is disgusting. Everything about you disgusts me.
now you're gonna eat all of it. You're gonna eat all these Cheetos and drink this entire Snapple. Then you're gonna just wash it down with the chocolate bar. Then I'll think about letting you go.
And then an entire chocolate cake in front of the whole school.
Then we'll see if we'll let you go.
He looks like he could use something to eat, honestly.
Well,
That amphetamine
chewing down the meth.
only diet, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good appetite suppressant, for sure. Fuck.
The dark chocolate. Did you bring condoms with
No.
you? Not in your pockets.
Nope.
I wish Chris would have taken it at the slightly different, like, you didn't even bring condoms with you. You were going to have unprotected. And you go, no, I of course I have condoms. I have them with me all the time. Like, oh,
Or
there it
just
is.
so you were hoping to get her pregnant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I guess you just don't care then, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. You don't need condoms to watch football.
it's true.
Not the way I do it.
But you see how this looks.
Absolutely. I mean,
You're 30 years old. The girl you were talking to told you very clearly she was 13.
and I mean, I had no intentions just besides
John, why don't you just tell me what you were really up to?
just to hang out, get to know her, you know?
Get to know her.
Yeah.
And if you were the parent of a 13-year-old girl, would you be comfortable with that?
I mean, it depends how, I mean, if I'm a good person, you know, like,
Yeah, but typically good people don't meet strangers
What is
online, talk about sex.
M. Bison saying yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was in the recording.
No, this is a professionally encoded video. Okay, I'm being silly with the sounds, and
I just didn't know. I didn't know
my
what was coming
timing's a
from.
little off. But
I thought
yeah.
Vince did it.
Ready for the Bills to lose in a heartbreak? All right, Taco Matt, tread lightly. Tread lightly.
Here's the thing. I think the Bills are going to
Yes.
win tomorrow. That's the problem.
Is it weird that like I'm upset at that idea? Because
You don't want them to win because then that means more stress for the Super Bowl that they're going to lose. Yeah. Look, I watched them lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. So you didn't get to do that.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't around. You weren't around for that kind of heartbreak.
Not that you were probably that heartbroken about it.
Oh, I thought it was funny. We all thought it was funny.
I gotta
didn't go to
admit,
Buffalo,
if that happened to any other team, whether I even cared about them or not, and they did that 4 times in a row, holy shit.
Just to make it 4 times in a row and lose each time. That's like Lauren showing up at the Sting House 4 nights in a row, each night expecting Kayla.
Or John
Each night
Kennelly. John Kennelly.
No, I like Lauren showing up to meet Kayla 4 nights in a row, and each time.
Like, sorry, there was a guy that broke into our house and he had a camera crew. He's gone now. You can
He's
come
gone.
back.
Come on back. I'm still here. I'm still 13 and very horny.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, hometown team. Let's go. You guys love the support here. And hello, a lot of people have come in, and I haven't been doing my duties as stream host and welcoming you all. So I'm just gonna say thank you, Ice Truck, Thrilla, Rachel D, Cookie Whoopie Pie, Polynomial Purebred,
Purebred.
Serenity, and Sloth Cat. What's going on? Washington. Winnie's boyfriend / why did I start saying Washington? You got me thinking about the Washington Commanders, and the fact that we may play them in the Super Bowl.
They beat the Bills in the Super Bowl once.
Well, the Redskins did.
Yeah, just saying though.
This is a whole different. This is the Commanders.
So if there's already a precedence there of them beating the Bills for a Super Bowl victory.
Fuck. I've been like on edge all week. I'm not gonna lie. It's the better they've been doing, the more they're ruining my my life.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be such a disappointment if it's all for naught. But I am very proud of the team. I'm glad I got to be there for so many games this season too. Especially because we went undefeated at home the whole season. So we got.
They needed you there. Are you going to be there tomorrow?
In Arrowhead.
Oh, so you're saying the thing that made them win all those games, you won't be there. Wow. All right, well, good luck.
All right, now you got me fucking paired. All right,
I'm sure it'll be great. It's just the one time you're not there to make them win. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I'm sure.
You
know why? Because even when they had their backs against the wall, even when victory was almost completely out of the picture, 0.01% chance of winning, our long snapper Reed Ferguson would look up to the stands, and he'd see me. He'd see that little boy up there with his '69 jersey on,
in a catcher's mitt, even though you're at a football game. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
You're like, throw me a ball.
And I'd wait for him in the tunnel before or after the game, and he'd go, "Hey kid, catch," and he'd hand me a restraining order.
Yeah.
And it was just a thing that we did. It was so fun.
A fun little thing.
A fun little thing that must have been his love language.
Restraining orders.
Yeah.
And then go over to visit, and within 3 minutes, ask for a hug.
I mean, all they did was just ask for, a hello hug. That was it.
With a 13-year-old girl. Walked right in the house.
You were so quick to ask for a hug with this girl, and here I am, no hug.
Yeah, well, you didn't ask me for a hug.
Where the fuck is my hug?
Well, I mean, I think Chris should have pointed out that, hugs lead to kisses and would lead to more, but you're asking for physical contact with this child as soon as you walk in the door.
Yeah, and he could have just as easily, like, slid in, because he still had his arms up when Chris was coming in, the decoy was leaving. Chris could have slid right in and just taken that hug like a bullet, like a bodyguard taking a bullet for the mayor or something.
Held him close for a few seconds before they start the confrontation.
They just smell each other.
Now that I got that out of the way. Hey, boo.
Well, she told me to come in.
Does that make it right?
Is this not a principal scolding a fifth grader kind of scene and setup and posture and body language right now?
But not in his office. This is in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
And he's tired of, confronting Johnny about whatever he's been doing in the lunchroom. And so now he's doing this in front of everybody.
He said,
and
never
so
in my 20 years of teaching have I ever had a substitute leave such a terrible note about the behavior of my students.
Now, is that the Panther way? Are you going to be a Lincoln Middle School Panther or not, Jonathan? Because this is not the Panther way.
Listen, I don't want to have to take away the welcome back dance privilege.
Maybe you don't want to go to the water park with everyone else at the end of the school year, but darn it, I do. And if you're not going to be a Panther, you're not going to get to avoid Panther Water Day.
Fuck. That fucking got me. Oh, shit. Fuck. No honor roll for you, Tuck. And yes, I will be calling your parents at the end of the day. They're going to hear about this, and they're going to be so disappointed. Now, if you would just come clean and tell me, were you and your buddy, your little partner in crime, were you pouring milk into the vents to make the school stink? I want to know. I have the security footage.
Yeah.
I love it.
Knowing that she's 13.
Oh, I wouldn't have never just walked in, without talking to her, without getting her okay.
Now, you talked about spending the night.
You know why he couldn't enter the house unless he was invited in?
Vampire.
Yep. Wes, do you remember our impression of a vampire from one of the streams we did?
I do not.
It was because we were critiquing Joran's decision to make his big, hulking ogre character talk like that. And he's like, I decided to make him talk like this. And we were like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't sound like Lorne or an ogre.
No.
And I was like, it's a mythical creature. We don't actually know what it sounds like, but we have a general idea. And I was like, that would be like casting a vampire in a vampire movie and having him go, hey, I'm a vampire.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm a vampire. Yo, that's non-racist Latino vampire.
Yeah.
He's been I had no idea where that came. All right, well, there we go. Anyone who wanted to know where the non-racist Latino vampire character came. I'm a vampire. What do you mean, man? How come I cannot be a vampire? Give me your face so I can bite it, man. I'm a vampire. it's racist to say that dude can't be a vampire. Is my point. That's the
No, I think that was I agree.
Yeah.
There's no reason for anyone to believe that a vampire is supposed to sound any type of way. He could be Canadian.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Here, tonight.
John looks like he should have the voice that Joran's Lord Ogre voice has.
I just wanted to come watch the football game.
Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well,
Yes or no?
it depended, if she had to wake up in the morning, if I was going to stay
Did she have
here.
to go to school?
She said she didn't have to go to school today. I mean, tomorrow.
So you could just spend the night and hang out with the 13-year-old girl. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I didn't plan on it.
You talked about it.
Yeah, dude, I'm just trying to get my nut off and leave.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm not
Chris,
gonna
if
spend
she's
the
gonna
night.
she's gonna start asking me like math questions for homework and shit, Chris. I ain't about that life, Chris. She's gonna ask me about World War II history, Chris. I wasn't paying attention.
Listen,
So no,
I've
I
been
ain't trying to
through
be
this.
here.
I know
I ain't
what
trying
it's
to be
like.
here.
Their parents come home, it's a whole big thing, and then I gotta get out of there. So
I gotta call my sister and walk down the road so she can come back and pick me up. I'm not trying to do that, Chris.
I really just wanted to watch the fucking football. You think he would have tried to double down on that before being caught? He would have said "Oh, so we're gonna watch football, right?" And she goes, "Yeah, I had the game on in the other room." And they sit on the couch, and he's putting his arm over her like he's about to make a move, and all of a sudden the game's getting really good. He's like, "All right, hang on a second. Let me just. I'm gonna next commercial. We'll
Soon as Roethlisberger's off the field.
yeah. Oh, that looked pretty. Oh, come on! A flag? Are you?
And he's just pushing her by the face. Come on, stop, knock it off.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
She's like, but I thought you wanted me to. Yeah,
Knock it off, thought. And he's just.
It's
like,
just an ad for Buffalo Wild Wings.
I should have knew better than to try and watch a game with a 13-year-old girl. I'm calling my sister. Thank you.
God, I hate fucking women in sports.
I'm taking my snacks.
I'm taking my Cheetos and I'm leaving.
Leaving.
Be gone, thought.
I mean, I was going to leave after the football game.
Unless you spent the night.
No, I didn't plan on spending the night.
Well, you talked about having cannolis, a little dinner.
Yeah.
Sounds like you were going to have a special little night with your 13-year-old date.
No.
You talk about cannolis. I don't see no fucking cannolis.
Well, cannolis are a bit more expensive than the Cheetos from the gas station. So it's kind of like a dream scenario, a future
I disagree. I think the money that was spent across all those different individual items could have at least bought one cannoli.
Okay, all right. So you're talking quality over quantity, but he wants to impress her with the bounty that he brought, not one fucking cannoli on a paper towel.
That's a good point. Okay. Well, why even stop there then and just just a big bag of just individually wrapped Hershey's Kisses and pull one out at a time and place them in her hand. 1, 2, 3.
40 packs of ramen.
Oh, well, that is the best of both worlds because it's
got the beef,
affordable,
the Oriental,
yeah,
the pork, and the chicken. 10 each.
That could feed a family of 4 for...
That could feed 40 people one time.
Wow. Tiramisu. Ice Truck Thriller. Tiramisu.
Tiramisu? Where was he getting the tiramisu?
Chocolate mousse cake? Zapoli? Could be. Nobody ever made anything. The decoys were the only ones that ever made the food.
You think the Predator should have made food?
Just once. I brought some cookies. I made them.
I made you some ribs.
Dude, oh fuck! Come on, really? Like these guys don't. They're like, I'm gonna go to the fucking 7-Eleven and grab fucking Hostess apple pie. That's it. Nobody wants to fucking make their special casserole.
No one wants to put an effort. That's the problem.
Nothing. Bring something.
Well, you know what? If they were putting an effort, no, forget it.
Well, actually, correction. One guy did bring something that he made, and that was Clifford Wallach, who brought his son with him.
Oh, and the guy brought his mixtape.
That's right. Yeah. Have we ever heard that? Like the actual Stephen Coates mixtape that he brought? Is that who you're referencing?
Yes, yeah. No, I don't think we heard it.
Damn.
It was probably
That's
just covers. It was like
That's
it was
so
like
cursed.
Now That's What I Call Music, the Stephen Coates edition. It was just him covering popular songs of the day.
What does an amateur like that do? Like, do they rent recording space, or do they just raw dog whatever fucking material they have and equipment and just?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's all level. Like you got people like Jordan who are recording constantly just at that DVD VHS combo deck thing. So I don't know. I think there's all levels of people. They might know someone at the studio, or I don't think he was going out and renting studio time and then selling CDs out of his trunk.
He was trying to be a career musician, right? That wasn't like his side gig, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know.
Coates. And then how weird 10 years whatever, like he's not only still trying but like has a small but semi-legitimate following.
Loyal following who are aware of his past and they're cool with it.
Now,
so like
predators in the music industry and entertainment, it's nothing new.
Here's the thing though, right? Stephen GC is a known offender who has a small following and friends who are willing to back him up and say that was a long time ago. Lauren Armstrong has 0 friends, 0 people around him, and his own family know he's a piece of shit. So it just tells you how he's just irredeemable in any way.
Well, they both are. I wonder in the case of Steven if those friends are as aware of
people have contacted them. People have contacted them. They've seen, they're aware of TCAP, they're aware of all of it, and they said that was him a long time ago.
Yeah, but if they had only seen the footage, that's one thing. You can't force someone to read a chat, especially if they don't want to. But
yeah, I don't think they care. That's kind of the point. Like they know that he did it, but they don't give a shit, and they're just gonna roll with Steven, and they like him, you know. But Lorne doesn't have that in his life, and maybe Steven even told them like, hey, I fucked up, I did something bad. I don't know. Maybe he admitted it to them, and so because of that, but because Lorne will never do that. Like he'll never have that in his life. He'll never have those people who are willing to just forgive and not, you know, they can't forget, but like forgive and move on because he's never asked for forgiveness because he's never admitted wrongdoing.
He didn't have that many people in his corner to begin with. Anyway,
Lorne?
Yeah, Lorne.
What about his black friend Tyrone?
Well, maybe they could still reconcile. Who knows? But Lorne is so repulsive and repugnant and just unintelligent, offers nothing.
Yeah.
So anybody who at least actively contributes in any way to society has usually at least established some type of platonic connection to somebody else in their life that, you know, would be heartbroken if they found out that they fucked up on that level.
Jeff Stacy got married after TCAP. The dude who was trying to fuck cats got married after TCAP. Mm-hmm. Like lots of these guys have gone on to get married and divorced and married again, and they have friends and like what's his name, Loverman Genius. They were talking about all the women that were always coming in and out of his condo, and then you have Lorne who's just alone. He's just that sole guy.
Do you think this is a tricky question? Sorry, John, you're gonna have to wait. Now we're having a real chat. But do you think that Lorne chooses to be alone?
Oh God, no.
But at this point, he's gotta.
But he's picky. He's a guy who needs a car, but if it's not a Lamborghini, he'd rather have nothing.
Okay. Yeah. I guess what I mean is, like, by this point, surely anything other than just fielding phone calls and letters from strangers has got to be better.
No, because Lorne doesn't want just, like I said, he's not going to roll up in a Kia he wants something that people look at and go, holy shit, is that Lorne? He's the town pariah. He's the guy who ripped off an old lady and then went and tried to have sex with a child on national TV. If he's going to be seen with a woman, she's going to turn heads. She's going to make people go, wow, how did he get her? He must not be that bad to begin. He wants someone that's going to make people jealous, or no one.
He didn't have much cash. Sorry, please. Says he did have that $300 credit limit credit card.
That's true.
2007 even is still not impressive or any practical.
You know what I bet he did with that card as soon as he got it?
Max it out entirely.
He went
100%.
and bought a round of drinks for everyone at the bar that he could spend that he could get for $300, so that he could be the big shot that one night, and then he sang a bunch of karaoke, and then he went home.
I disagree in the idea that he would ever do anything kind for anyone else.
No,
buy drinks. But I will give you this: I could see him doing that when the people are around, because then everyone owes him a favor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone else, and if there was a cute girl there, then he also got to show off and be a big shot for her.
Mm-hmm. Bought you that drink, didn't I? You're coming home with me, right?
Remember when I bought you that beer that one time? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
A couple weeks ago?
Just like my fucking brother and sister, piece of shit, wouldn't fucking give me my fucking mac and cheese or my fucking sex.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was like, oh my God. All right, you can sing one more time.
Yeah. Fucking piece of shit.
I'll just come over, have some cannolis, some snacks, watch the football game.
Dude, he is popular. Holy shit.
I think that's his sister calling him back because he messaged her like 911 or something, and she's worried. Okay, I'm on my way.
God, that's got to be annoying. You're around the corner. You just dropped him off.
No,
Jesus, John, what fucking trouble could you have possibly gotten into 30 seconds after I dropped you off?
No, I think this will be more annoying because she might already got back on a freeway or something. Because it's what minute are you on there?
Oh, this video is 6 minutes 37 seconds.
Yeah, she's been driving for a little bit.
That is funny. Just the idea of sending a text and saying like, "Hey, I know we were worried about this, but it's all good. It's exactly what I thought it was. Don't worry about it." Go 30 seconds later. Oh my God, 911! Jesus Christ, please get back.
She's like, "Who the fuck is Hansen? Why is Hansen there?"
Oh my God, please, God in heaven, help me.
Hansen.
Now, I can't tell you what I'm doing, but just know if I ever text you Chanton, then that means come and help me. Come
get me immediately.
Who's ringing you up?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
Yeah.
He goes, no, it's the score of the game. The Steelers just scored a touchdown.
Nice.
I just hit my parlay, so I'm feeling kind of weird right now because I'm really upset to be here, but I actually just won like $50, so I'm pretty happy about that. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Your cousin won.
You just can't stop gambling on his phone. He goes, what do you think? Le'Veon Bell, over, under, like, was he playing around that time?
No, 2007? Yeah.
No, this isn't 2007.
Oh, no, you're right. What year was this?
2013 or 14?
Wasn't Le'Veon Bell?
Even later. Because this came out when it says 2019 up there.
That's when it was uploaded to the YouTube.
That's it.
Okay, was Le'Veon Bell playing? He might have been, because he's been out of the league for a little bit now, right?
Yeah.
Dumbass.
This Le'Veon Bell, he's gonna carry my fantasy team for decades to come.
Listen, if you want to extend your NFL career, go play for the Jets. Ask Aaron Rodgers.
Right. Hey, he had a perfect season with the Jets. He threw no interceptions his entire first year with the Jets.
Yeah, that was pretty ideal.
Didn't lose any yard. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I think he might have gotten. I think that's where it ended, was when he was sacked for a loss. So yeah, they can't all be winners. But he bounced back, didn't he?
He did.
Does your cousin know that you're coming to visit a 13-year-old girl tonight?
No.
Your sister?
No, she knows that I was just coming to hang out with a girl.
So what would your sister think if she knew she was dropping you off at the home where a 13-year-old girl was alone? Think she'd be cool with that?
I mean, she probably would say, you know, just don't do it, you know, don't do anything stupid, you know?
Don't do anything stupid.
Right.
It seems like you've already done that.
By just, I mean, all I was doing was just coming here to watch the game.
You tried to solicit a 13-year-old girl online using graphic sexual language. Yeah. What do you think should happen to you?
Sir, I'm not like that and a bad guy. Trust me.
How does this look?
Whoa.
Damn. That didn't have as much impact as I thought it would.
He dropped it. I don't know. He dropped it with a nice little thud. I like that.
That's weird. It did thud, but it's not that thick of a chat.
Dude, that's angry cop in the interrogation when they're, I'm not going to keep playing your games. You did this.
Enough.
You're going to sit here and lie to me in 6 months when the jury's in there, and I got to tell them that you lied to me? Is that what you want, or do you want me to tell them that you owned up to it? Which one is it, John?
I got the
Are you this
commissioner on my
monster?
ass.
Are you
The
this monster?
DA. We got.
Sir, I'm not like that. And
Give me a badge,
How
Dupee.
does this look?
You're out of your mind, Dupee. You're a loose kid. Now this is two cops talking to each other.
Yeah. Well, I'm tired of crime.
I'm tired of fighting crime. It's time.
Damn it, Dupee! You can't be a loose cannon out there. You're costing the city millions.
I'm joining the war on crime, on the side of crime.
Take that.
God damn it, he gets results.
How does it look? John, you tell me. How does it look? If you were me, what would you think?
That I honestly made a mistake.
That you made a mistake.
If I were you, Chris, I would be thinking, is there something I forgot to do? Oh shit, the Kickstarter mugs. Fuck, shit.
I'll be right back.
Fuck.
Well, that's true. And how would you define that mistake?
Not to talk to girls like online.
Or try to come over and have sex with them?
I wasn't trying to come over and have sex with her.
John, you want me to read it again? I would love to be the first guy to make you blank if you wanted me to, and I want you to feel me inside you, baby. What do you mean by that? It sounds like sex to me.
I was just playing with her,
Just playing with her.
not playing with her, but, you know, just seeing like where she was, you know, like.
She was 13.
I mean, I'd never had sex with her. I mean, I didn't plan on coming here to have sex with her.
Tonight, because I walked in.
And I didn't plan on it.
You didn't plan on it? Come on, you talked about it.
Like, that wasn't my intentions. I talked to her all day today about just coming over, watching the game, and just hanging out.
Salads.
Salad.
I got to edit this and just remove everything after this that provides any type of context. So it's just for in the middle of the. Listen, I had no intent. I was here to watch the Steelers and the Ravens. Salads. No, I don't. My sister just knows that I was supposed to be here to meet someone. Salads.
It's weird that he emphasized that. Chris would emphasize that. Why? Why do you think he emphasized them? Was it just to say, I already know what you? Maybe that's just to point out. I've seen the whole conversation. You're not telling me anything I don't know. You talked about salads, but you also talked about sex. You're also here to meet a child. Like none of this. You weren't talking about, hey, you need math tutoring. I'm gonna drop by. I'll bring you some snacks, and then we'll do that math work. It was. You were having sexual conversation with a child, then you showed up at their house.
Salads.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, it is a healthy meal.
She's a growing young child. They need vitamins.
Salad.
Yeah. I think John tends to mumble a little bit, so maybe Chris thought he said, how do you pronounce Dallas backwards? And he said,
Salad.
About what?
You talked about salads.
About like food and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, while we're watching the game.
Yeah, that's a food.
He's like, I'm disturbed by the fact that you wanted to come watch football and eat salads.
Yeah, you don't win friends with salad.
You don't win friends with salad. You don't
win friends with
salad. Was that a Pittsburgh thing? He was gonna get that fucking Pittsburgh salad.
No. See, he wasn't getting shit. This is a poor man with no job. They were just discussing food. Him and the decoy.
And the conversation at one point led to salads.
Well, because these men were socially inept, so they had nothing to talk about. So a lot of times the decoy had to lead the conversation, so they'd be like, "Oh, I'm eating right now," and they'd be like, "Oh, that's slamming," that
what are
type
you
of
eating?
dumb shit.
Cereal?
Oh, damn,
I love
girl.
cereal.
I fucking love Lucky Charms. They blazing.
I love sandwiches.
Oh, damn, girl. I love Subway sandwiches. Delicious.
I like football.
Football? Oh, damn, girl. The Steelers and Ravens playing tonight. Damn, blazing.
I like Mexican vampires.
Hey, man, me too.
I like turtles. Wait, I gotta go back. Clay, imagine going to a Super Bowl party and a motherfucker brings out the salads. I bought salads.
It's iceberg lettuce and 4 cherry tomatoes.
It's deconstructed salad. It's,
That's fine. Yeah.
Ingredient by ingredient.
Just ingredient by ingredient on a plate.
Yeah.
This is a whole different kind
Who's ready for the big game?
Yeah.
of food here that you're talking about. So what do you think should happen to you, John? You're in a bit of a fix here.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Well, there's something you need to do.
Well, as long as you're sorry.
Be on your way.
Yeah. And don't let me catch you again. Listen, you're a good kid, all right?
Come on, let me kiss your forehead.
I've talked to your teachers, and we all agree that you have a lot of potential. You just need to, be more disciplined, that's all. And, yeah. I hear that, just because you're doing well on the modified football team, it doesn't give you the right to skip class and be tardy. It's not a good look. So.
Oh, shucks, Mr. Chanson.
Now get out of here, you crazy kid.
Down, and that is I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Called Salads versus Predators.
What do you think? How do you like the name? Yay or nay?
We're workshopping it. Any feedback, we'd really appreciate. What we're going to do is I'm going to turn this tablet around, right? It's going to ask if you want to give a tip. And then you're going to put your email address in. We'll send a survey to you. Fill that out. Within the next couple of weeks, you'll get a coupon to come back here and do this again. Okay?
What do you think?
Yeah. And you can grab one of the stickers on the way out too that says I ate salad. I tossed Chris Hansen's salad on the way out.
And all I got was a stupid sticker.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sir, if you want to leave, you should go out that door right there.
Wait, that was the weakest face cover I've ever seen. What was that?
That was a salute. Gentlemen, have a good night.
Sir, if you want to leave, you should go out that door right there.
He's like, I just got to make sure my hair's not in my face. I'll brush it to the side.
The police are actually waiting out there, sir. So.
Yeah, please go through the door with the red skull X's marked through it that says "Danger, do not enter." That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one to go through.
Yep. A raw night.
Yeah, through the curtain. There's a goddamn curtain. Come on, you go through the curtain. Is this a haunted house? There's a curtain.
Do you realize how fucking insane of an idea that would have been? Like those indoor theme like haunted houses, just after experiencing the worst humiliation of your life, like, all right, you better just go out there, open the curtain. Wait a minute. Something's wrong. A dark hallway. What's at the other end? It's a labyrinth. And there's actors that are just popping out and scaring, just to add a little extra misery to your day.
And they're reading you shit from your chat log.
I'm gonna blank your blank.
I'm just using my noodle. I'll use my other noodle later. No, stop, please. I'm sorry.
I might want to cut you a little, suck on your blood. That one's easy.
No.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa, yeah. No, don't go through the curtain.
Wait. I didn't even see what was in the curtain.
Yeah.
There's curtains here, there's curtains here, there's curtains everywhere. But I felt like he was meant to. No, I guess that just leads to more of the back part.
Well, that's where all the crew probably is.
Yeah. This is like Maurice Wolin peeking behind and seeing the boom mic guy, the guy with the soundboard. Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Gotta take off.
No.
What? Nope. Let me see if I can. All right. I'm gonna try to. There's like one frame that we can maybe see what's in there. Ready?
No.
Okay, that's them saying no. Don't.
Yeah. So it looks like just furniture. I wonder if this was just an Airbnb and they put everything, because it looks like just regular shit. Like that's one of those plastic storage bins back there.
It's just a disgusting pit that Hansen and the crew have been sleeping out, and there's just beer bottles everywhere.
They're all laying in that one room.
Yeah. Just fucking gross, disgusting.
Just pizza boxes and shit stacked up. Yeah.
Everywhere. Like we staked out at the house for 2 days, and they're just fucking disheveled. They've all grown beards.
There's a PS3 just paused in there in the middle of a game. They're gonna get back to it.
Oh, what an incredible squatting technique. Hi, do you mind if we borrow your house? We're shooting an investigation. We're trying to catch sex predators, and we want you to be a part of this. You would really help potentially save some lives. You go, wow, that's all I got to do is you're telling me I just got to go on vacation for a weekend. You use the house and then you catch those guys.
I think the minute you say we'd like to use your house to invite sex predators to it, people don't, because what if they don't show up that day but decide to show up, 2 days later when
how
the
did they make it work
there?
all the other times?
These might have been just I don't know, houses that were available for rent maybe, and they were just sitting on the market. I don't know. They would do there's some sort of scouting. They would do scouting for it. Yeah. But now it's a lot easier because they can just, like I said, they can just use an Airbnb, like how people rent Airbnbs and do full-ass porn shoots.
But wouldn't it be easy to look up the address and see it listed as an Airbnb? Unless the story was like, we're on vacation.
No, because not every Airbnbs don't list. They don't list the addresses. You get the address after you rent the Airbnb. Like if you look up a house, it doesn't say this house is an Airbnb.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is, even if it was like just an empty home or whatever, at some point it may switch ownership, and somebody's going to find an incredible dream house at an insanely affordable price and go, what? This has everything. It's got massage chairs. It's got, fucking beautiful. It's got it has a garage. I didn't think it had a garage, but it has a garage.
I didn't know it had one. You're going to think I'm dumb. I didn't know it had one.
But why is it so cheap? Why is interest in this place so low? Or I guess maybe because it's so notable, people are trying to fucking buy it for the meme, and now no one can afford to live there.
It's like the house that got the pizza thrown on it on Breaking Bad. How people, they had to put a fence up because people were going and throwing pizzas on their roof.
Mm-hmm.
That's like having the
Well, they wouldn't have to worry about that because he won't bring in any pizza.
Yeah, you're right. See? Yeah. That's another thing that Heisenberg did better than Lorne. He actually brought a pizza.
Wait a minute. Lorne didn't bring a pizza?
Yeah. The non-existent pizza.
The non-existent pizza. I'm sorry. Dude, John, if you would have taken that hat with you, I would have forgiven you.
Oh my! Just stop and put it on.
Yeah,
for his troubles.
I'm taking it. Fuck you guys. My fucking hat now.
It's mine now.
Like, John, I hate to say it, you pull it off.
Get out of here.
Keep it. Fuck, your hair's so fucked. I'm just happy to not be looking at it anymore. Where are you going? You're nosy.
Why does he keep trying to go through curtains?
Come on.
Get out of the goddamn curtains.
That looks fun. I want to go behind there. What's going
See, he
on?
sprung a trap. I think if he didn't touch those curtains, they would have stayed behind them. That was the game.
Could have walked right by him.
Hello, John.
They're
For too long, you've wanted to open curtains.
You go, hey, we're
Now
developing
it's time to
film
play
in here. You fucking ruined it. God damn it.
Oh, our proof of Bigfoot. God damn it, John.
All our work.
Tackle him.
Fuck.
Please, come over. Just follow my commands. Do you have anything on you that's gonna hurt us?
No, sir.
Any weapons?
Oh, sorry, please. Come on. That's too good. Now it's
What?
curtains. Now it's curtains. Now it looks like it's curtains for John. That's great. You got to write for Hansen, man. Holy shit.
Can I see this car?
What does he like to do with curtains? Just hold him, kiss him, touch him, just baby steps. That's all. Yeah. So, like, what are you going to do? Are you going to...
We're not going to do that today. We're not going to do that today.
Yeah. I was watching... I wanted to revisit some of your content before we did this again. I went and watched that the video you did on Eugene Daily. Holy shit. He is so funny, and you are so funny.
I need to get back to that series. I forgot about that.
Who would you like to do a solo episode on spotlighting that you think is worthy of that?
Next?
Yeah, do you do ones that you just think have a great setup for an entertaining video, or do you like the ones that have like interesting backstory and updates?
I'll look and see if there's anything that they've actually anything meaningful that's happened to them since To Catch a Predator. And if there's not, then like, no, it doesn't fucking matter. But I also just, I don't know, do some of those dudes who just get lost in the mix. Like the one I want to do is the dude who got tased in Long Beach.
He was outside when it happened.
Yeah,
right?
he got tased, right? And that's such a great moment. And I don't even know his name. Like, I don't know enough. If you ask me off the top of my head, I don't remember enough about his story. So like, I want to look into that a little bit more, get the chat log, and just and really break it down a little bit. So those are the unsung zeros, is the people that we kind of forget about, that they might have a hilarious story too. And we get to see him get tased. That's just so funny.
Shocking, to say the least.
Michael Patterson getting tased though is the best because he's running and screaming.
You just he gets half tased first.
I can't even do the scream that he does. It's so high pitched.
Yeah, something like that. Like a howler monkey.
like Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, you gotta do it like a monkey. Fuck yeah, God. That wasn't even the scream of being tased. It was the scream of like knowing that
that
it's
was
coming.
The sound of fear. That was just fear.
That was pure. Like that is a fear on top of that. That's levels and layers of fear.
Yeah.
I have fear that one day I'm gonna lose my job. Like I'm afraid of that. Maybe I'm afraid of the dark. Those are two different kinds of fear. He's afraid of getting arrested. He's afraid of whatever Chris Hansen's about to do to
Well, he wanted to be a police officer too. So that right there, just before maybe he walks out of this, and it was just a shitty experience. And I don't know, but now this is real. There are police officers here. This is done, and everything that he's ever wanted. Now he's Jeremy DeWitt. Like, if you know who Jeremy DeWitt is.
I do not.
He's a police impersonator who's also a pedophile, but he was in the Police Explorers when he was 18, and he did this little minor thing though. He pretended he was a police officer to get gas, and then he got caught, and he was like, "Oh, but I tried it." He told some lie, but because of that thing, he could never be a police officer. But then, in the years after, he, he's a registered sex offender. Then he starts this funeral escorting business in Florida. A fucking mess. He's a huge police impersonator, liar, stolen valor, all of it. And because of that one arrest, that first arrest when he was 18, when all his entire life he wanted to be a police officer, because that prohibited him from that dream, he spent the rest of his life pretending to be a police officer, to the point where it ruined his life. Like, this man is in prison, not for being a pedophile, but for continuing to pretend to be a police officer. Then he wouldn't take down his YouTube channel. He's back because he would not take down a fucking YouTube channel that only had, it's not like, he wasn't Mr. Beast. There were thousands of subscribers on his channel, but it meant that much to him to be able to dress up and pretend to live this life. It just crazy shit. Anyway.
Yeah, that reminds me of Malachi Love Robinson. You know who that is?
No.
At the first time he made the news for impersonating a doctor, though he was
okay.
Yeah.
I do know who you're talking about.
And then did it again, and then did it again. And of course stole money.
Yes.
But also, like, wore the scrubs or wore the doctor coat and the stethoscope, and like invited media to his office, quote unquote, and was like, "Yeah, I'm a legitimate doctor."
Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be? And more recently, tell me you know about Nicholas Oliveira. What the fuck is his name? The Arthur Knight, Nicholas Oliveira. The guy that had fled the U.S. to the U.K., pretended to be British, pretended to be in a wheelchair, pretended to need oxygen to speak, and adopted a fake persona, and was so quickly and immediately discovered to not be that, but did an interview on British media that's so... Oh, have you really never seen this?
I don't think I have.
Oh my God. When we finish with this footage, I gotta show it to you. You're gonna be blown away. It's incredible. It's just watching somebody so desperately floundering and doubling down on their lie so hard, in such a performative way. It's unbelievable. Does anybody know what I'm talking about in the chat? I'd like to know. This was like one of my favorite stories to follow all of last year, because he finally did get extradited to the U.S. and face charges, and wouldn't you know it, it really was fucking him. But it not for lack of trying.
Wait, was he like a scam artist in the States before fleeing?
From what I remember, he was trying to escape because of like sexual assault charges. Yeah,
was he involved in politics in some way?
No, wait a minute. Now we're not thinking of the
like
other
local government type thing.
No, who is that?
I don't know.
The Long Island congressman elected that lied about his education. He lied about everything.
No, I don't know. Let's see. We'll see when. Or like they worked in like helping foster children or something. I can't remember. Foundations for.
Fucking sure.
I don't know. We'll see.
George Santos. That's the name I was trying to remember earlier. But
no, not that. Not that.
God, what is it with these people? They can get away with anything confidently, and confidence is key. I guess it gets you far enough.
Well, that's why they're called con men.
Confidence men. I see.
Yeah, because they're confident as shit with what they're saying to you.
I get it.
Yep.
So, why do you think you're here?
Because I went to that house.
Aww.
And how did you learn about that house?
By talking to that girl.
Do you remember what the girl's name is?
Bailey.
Mm-hmm. And how were you talking to Bailey? Were you talking on the phone?
Both.
Like actual voice-to-voice conversations?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, perfect. We get to hear the call.
Well, this
This
isn't all
is-
of it.
Well, this is good because it exonerates him
You're
entirely.
echoey again.
Uh-oh. My bad. Sorry.
And this is only a little bit of the call. There's like the full call. It's pretty long.
Hi.
We're not going to get to hear the salad talk.
Probably not.
No.
It's a deep cut.
Hey, boo.
Hi, baby. What you doing?
I'd like to encourage everyone the next time you get an unsolicited scam call to answer the phone like that.
Oh,
Good
and
afternoon, sir. How are you today? I'm outside.
hi. You know, the chat log had the salad talk. That's what I
Oh.
was. Yeah.
Okay. That's even better. Texting about
Hell yeah,
Ain't
let's
nothing
talk about-
better than texting about salads with your babe. Am I right? With a hot babe.
Just talking with a shorty about some salads, girl. What you doing?
She's talking about tomatoes and cucumbers.
What up,
this
boo?
Girl's all over it.
What up,
She
boo?
knows
What you
her
think about
shit.
chicken salad? And then we start talking about all kinds of different mayo-based meat salads.
All kinds of. I got all kinds of salads.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
I'm just waiting for you.
Oh,
He's like a giddy Goofy. Like
Giddy,
oh,
giddy.
yo,
Yeah. Gosh.
yo, yo. Shucks.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I love you.
How did you first meet her?
On the internet?
What part of the internet? An application?
Mm-hmm.
What was the app?
Whisper.
Okay. And what about you wanting to...
Uh-oh. Is this a blacked out window? Or is it
You
a
think it's a-
curtain?
Oh, it's a curtain. He's gonna try and dive through it in a
He had to
minute.
be restrained. Sit down! Sit down!
Stop touching the goddamn curtain.
Ripping his shirt off. Ah!
to feel... You want her to feel you inside her. I mean, I know what that means to me.
I know, I should never said no stupid shit like that.
And you're talking about wanting to make her calm.
I know. That's just all.
Yeah.
Well,
I wanted her to feel me in her heart like the love of Jeebus.
make her come to the
To church.
realization, yeah, that you shouldn't be messing around on the internet. Yeah.
Because I sing in the church choir. What's your favorite song? Don't make me pick.
And you said you wanted to stick your penis into her guts so hard that when you ejaculate, it comes out of her eyeballs. What exactly did you mean by that?
That was voice to text. That was voice to text, and I was listening to the radio.
Oh, that Ariana Grande song going around.
Yeah, you're familiar with it.
Yeah, it's like, I want you to fuck my eyeballs out.
It's that new Bruno Mars song.
I'd catch a grenade for you.
It's about eyeball fucking.
I'd put my penis in you.
That's a good song, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
What did you think that, like, what is she supposed to read from that? Like,
Well, honestly, when I was talking to her, I was hoping that there was a chance that
we would watch football.
Yeah. Can you update me on the score, please? Anyone?
That's why he's so antsy right now. He's like, it's like really bothering me. I don't know what's happening. And he, ahead of time, he bought like a 50-50 raffle ticket for the game that he won. They were gonna name him Fan of the Year and surprise him with season tickets to the game.
There's just an empty seat with like a gold tassel wrapped around it waiting for it.
They're just looking around, and I don't think both coaches of both teams are just heads buried, and they're so sad. And the commissioner's like, I don't think he's coming, guys.
I don't think he's gonna make it, guys. So, turn the light off on the seat. They turn the spotlight off on the seat.
I don't think we can go on with the game today.
Smash the tiara. He's not gonna make it. Yeah. That's why he did his hair like that for the tiara.
Oh no! I just started. Now we got to watch from the beginning.
That's all good.
Okay. All right. Is there anything really cool that happened in the last 30 seconds?
My keys again.
Upstairs.
You go.
Right. I cannot believe it. I've been waiting a long time to donate.
Abused Hyena donated $2.
Woo!
I just passed my graduate school audition. Now I've got a bottle of wine all to myself and some teacap to enjoy. Thank you, Heisenberg.
That's phenomenal news.
Congratulations.
Fantastic job. Holy shit. And you're coming to watch the Heisenberg stream to celebrate? Are you kidding me? I feel honored. I feel I feel like I am beloved, and yeah, and to have Wes here too, to share this moment. For real, Abuse Hyena, that rocks.
Yeah, congratulations.
You like my dono sound?
I did. I didn't know what that was at first. I thought it was in the video.
Wait, I've got that interview pulled up that I wanted to show you.
Oh yeah. Let's take a look at that.
So this is totally Arthur Knight and not a different person. Wait, Nicholas Rock. I thought it was. He may have had multiple aliases.
We were once a normal family, but thanks to the media, our lives have been interrupted. And we'd like privacy, and I would like to go back to being a normal husband.
Okay, ready?
This is
live from New York. It's Saturday night.
You think? I mean, we may be witnessing the greatest character actor of our time, but
bro, this is Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh.
You're not going to Stevie Canarbarn me, and I'm not supposed to recognize it.
I don't think. Maybe this won't get claimed. Let's see.
But I can't, because I can't breathe. I can't walk. People say that's an act. Let me try to stand up.
Whoa, hey.
Stand up. Exactly. Exactly.
What do you say to someone?
Sit down. Listen, you don't get to bully Harry Potter growing up and then not expect to come up when you're an adult.
I was a little impressed at first. I think he should have rolled with it. Like, whoa, what? You think I'm lying about being in a wheelchair? Well, let me stand up. And then he does. And he goes, I can walk.
And then he starts crip walking to really show her.
Fuck.
I can crip walk.
Who believes that you are Nicholas Oliverdi. And
I am not Andrea. I am not Nicholas Oliverdi, and I do not know how to make this clearer.
What do you say to
now? I've never used an oxygen mask before. I've used a CPAP mask, but is it supposed to just be so loosely fitting on your face that it's just spraying oxygen everywhere?
You don't want a lot of oxygen, just a little of the oxygen. You know what would have really sold this interview for me? Reborn with the robot voice.
Well, I also think he also could have added a neck brace, too.
Oh, yeah, you got to do a neck brace.
Maybe some makeup around one of the eyes. Yeah. His glasses are fucked up. His dollar store glasses he probably doesn't even need.
He's angry.
This is, if anyone is watching this for the first time, you're welcome. This is just one of my favorite things to come out of, maybe 2 years ago. Wow.
I do not know how to make this clearer.
What do you say to people who say these are crocodile tears? He's putting on a show. This is all an act.
Oh, Andrea, no, that's a low blow. That's a right low blow.
That's a right low blow.
Hey, I think we can escape the law if we go to the UK. We just need you to come up with like a British name. Like, don't put nothing like too on the nose. You know, something that doesn't sound super British. Arthur Knight is my name.
Pippa Smith. That would be my
Sir
name.
Reginald Retherbottom.
Pippa Smith. Oh no! I sound exactly.
years.
Fresh in your drink. See, I know my shit. That was great.
No, I also feel bad for my brother, who also has been mistaken as this other individual. Hey, it's me, big tough guy McGee. I am also not that guy that they all says I is.
Hey.
And worst of all, my poor cousin from Mexico. Hey, I don't know nothing.
I'm just a vampire.
I don't know.
Just let me be a vampire without accusing me of being that guy, man.
Why?
I'm a vampire.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. I love, let me see if that original, Malachi Love Robinson interview is still here. I know you remember this story, but did you?
Yeah.
You remember them like actually going to his
I
office
watched
that he claimed to
a
have?
whole documentary about it. So yeah,
Is he still in like jail?
I don't know, but you're echoing again. Get your shit together.
I know. God damn it! I gotta change the hotkey that mutes and unmutes the mic.
The voice hotkey.
Yeah. I have a voice changer on. I've been lowering my voice to try to
sound like Mama Max.
Yeah.
So you sound like Casey.
Yeah. It's pretty embarrassing to be called out like this right now. But I can't help but feel lampooned, kind of. First off, I may be faking my voice, yes, but I'm not who you say I am, okay? And that's a low blow to insinuate otherwise. But if you really are interested, I can show my real voice.
We hear it.
Okay.
That's pretty good. You're really on it.
Okay. How do I sound now?
It's the exact same.
What about right now?
Well, that's like you talking, and then right after you, it's something else talking. This is really good.
Let's do it three times.
All right, now there's still two people talking. There's you talking, and then there's someone, and then there's the voice after. Can you get these things synced at all, or?
I don't have the answer to you.
Okay, so now you're okay. Hello, Heisenberg, and whoever, and the real man in the room.
Yeah.
What about it?
Oh my God.
All right,
guys. This is really me. Mask off.
Wait. Let me be clear. Is it supposed to be Obama? I guess.
Is that Obama?
You know. All right, let me turn this shit off for a second. Hang on. Okay. This voice changer thing that I use had a new version launch right before I went live, and I played around with it for a little, and it's awesome. Oh, it sounds so good. But I didn't have enough time to set up any of it, so next time I'll have a little more fun with it. But that was one Predator that we just stretched that out to about 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
I've got you got a quickie in you?
Oh no, I gotta be done. I got stuff I gotta edit.
Oh, you got.
Oh, what do you have in mind?
Well, if you got stuff you got to work on, but
what do you have in mind?
What about just a little fella by the name of Malik Washington, just for the funsies?
Yeah, we can watch Malik.
Oh, how did I know you were gonna have time for
good
old Malik Washington? You always gotta have time. Oh, wait a minute. Who's this football player that's coming up?
First of all, I like to travel.
If we're gonna stream together, I think I should probably teach you how to adjust your audio levels first. I have to fix my mic first, and I'll just show you how it goes from there.
First of all,
sweet Jeebus.
Yeah, looks like we have visual on him.
I still
For 3.5 days, men have been making the trip to our undercover house.
Stand by. Stand by. Hey, can you do the Joran Jeopardy music real quick?
No, I don't do that anymore. This is a callback from the other night.
Just a little joke for the loyal listeners. Just
You're
a little joke. Just a
You
little
haven't
joke for you.
You haven't heard that one?
I mean, it's probably funny now, but if you heard it the first time, you know how funny it is.
You know why it was funny now.
And if you don't know now, just in the next couple of days, I'm going to do a little director's commentary of this stream. I'll explain it all. That's why you want to stick around for the content. You don't want to miss anything, but in case you do, I'm going to go through it all again.
In cars, trucks, even a stolen van.
He pulled off. It looks...
All right, get to the
The
good
man
shit.
in the SpongeBob jacket walks about 2.5 miles right past our street and gets lost.
If anyone can find that jacket.
Oh, it's been found.
Link, please.
It was on eBay. Someone found it on eBay.
No, wait, not not that exact jacket.
No, bro, that shit's burned
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh, in all of TCAP YouTube community, I think there's only ever been one instance of somebody buying clothes from a predator, and it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is probably the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do with it.
And it should be applauded.
Applauded.
After walking several blocks out of his way, he finally heads in the right direction.
Oh, you just right over that. After walking several blocks out of the way.
Yeah.
You probably was dropped off like right, or he made his way right straight ahead to where he was supposed to go. And
so
they spotted him. They're like, okay, he's close. Like, that's got to be, he matches the description, and he's walking around. Oh, my, what is he doing? Is he casing the sting house? Is he looking for... No, he's just lost. He just doesn't know where he's going.
He called her from the train station and asked her to get him a taxi.
You're gonna get me? Can you call me a taxi?
Give me a ride home.
Yeah, he wanted a ride. Like, he didn't have enough money to get from the train station to her house in a cab, which is why he walked.
Not enough to get there and back and
there and back again. And that's so when he was asking Chris for a ride home, he was serious because like he wasn't trying to have that walk again for nothing. Like they in his mind they fucked him over, wasting his time having him come all the way out here for nothing, and now he's got to have to walk back to this train station to go home. No, y'all need to give me a ride.
Well, we did kind of do you dirty, Malik. Hop in. Shotgun.
And here's our decoy calling him.
Hey! I'm glad you made it.
He's 27-year-old Malik Washington.
It just feels so weird to hear anything after Casey saying, "Hey, glad you can make it," other than, "Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl."
He thinks our decoy is the 12-year-old he's been chatting with online.
How was your walk?
It was alright. It was kind of long.
Yeah, come on in.
Using the screen name Loverboy212X, he chats online to the decoy about anal and oral sex.
There were 2 lover boys at the beach?
Well, there was a lover man and lover boy.
Like a Pokemon evolution.
Yeah.
I see.
And his
this was
his chat log is bad.
Which Malik's?
Yeah, his chat log is bad. He's a dirty dude.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to look into that because what I'm seeing right now seems perfectly...
Anal nice at your butt.
It's like a haiku. To you I give anal. Nice ass up your butt. My girl. Can I get ride home? I don't know.
He also tells her he'll bring a pornographic video. The decoy tells him she's a virgin, and he says, "I could be your first."
Did he mean that in this 2006 or whenever? Like he was going to bring a physical, like DVD or...
No, he has his laptop, which I'm sure was loaded with porn. and then he probably has some he might have a couple flicks, couple burn porn DVDs that he also brought with him. But in his chat log, he tells her that he's a student at NYU.
Do you think he wore the SpongeBob jacket to blend in and look younger?
How would the ruffians dress? Oh, I know, a SpongeBob jacket. And then he took off his NYU sweater. I'm off to meet a child. Ta-ta!
That impression is spot on.
Yeah, that's Malik. That's Malik before he got on the train.
That train fucked him up. How long was he on that train for? His vocal cords atrophied. He had a beautiful golden radio voice.
Yeah.
And he just walked and walked for so long. Too nervous to ask anyone for directions, so he just didn't speak.
All that salt water.
And the first time he opened his mouth.
So I'm kind of nervous.
Now that he's comfortably seated, the decoy tries to find out what he has in mind.
Did you bring the porn for the laptop, or?
It's porn.
You brought it? Okay. All right. Well, then, can you explain to me what you think we're gonna do?
First, I was gonna get to know you. I wasn't in a rush to have sex yet. I'll let you in a rush.
I just want to know beforehand,
Ask a question. It'll be easier. What's it called? What should we do first?
Yeah.
Well, if you say.
Well, can I get a ride home first? Yeah.
Can we listen before we bang?
Yeah.
Before we bang, is there any way you can arrange a ride for me to get home?
Who else was that? You gonna give me money for gas? Marvin.
That was Marvin. That was Marvin. Marvin Lackhand, right? Was that his last name? I almost said Marvin Harrison, but that was a different Marvin. That was not Marvin Harrison.
Marvin wanted to be there so bad. He had no money for gas. He sold the clothes off his back in order to afford to get there.
And Cool Whip.
Yeah. And
you're chasing a cat. You've got Cool Whip.
He sold his cat. He sold his
and
shoes,
that dude got deported back to his country, right? Yep. Lifetime RSO in America, but when he gets deported, there's no registry there. So he's basically just free. And there were a couple of posts in his country about him, but nothing really, I don't think anyone really cared. And he's married. Was he working? No, I don't remember. I don't remember the update after that. But he's married. They have kids. He could be working with kids for all anyone knows. He's just it never happened.
Oh, is this Ice Truck? Is this a haiku? Do you do anal? The internet and real life are two different things.
It's a question.
Dost thou sleep naked? I ask if you are horny. 'Tis but a question. Oh, these are good. Porn on my laptop. SpongeBob jacket over shoulder. I gotta walk back. Fuck.
I gotta walk back. You gonna make me walk? I want to take breaks, and during the breaks, you want to give me. I should teach you that first.
Okay.
If you want, it's up to you.
Not a chance. Listen to how quickly Loverboy.
Did he talked over that? Did you hear what I heard?
No.
For real. Let me boost this a little bit.
If you want, it's up to you.
Not a chance.
I'm not no rapist.
Listen to how quickly
Loverboy. Yeah. I'm not no rapist or anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rape you or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rape you or anything.
Well, he says that again to Chris.
He's not gonna rape Chris?
No, well, I don't think Chris was worried. But
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Well, no rapist or nothing. That's what he tells Chris.
Boy changes his story when I'm the one sitting across from him.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What's going on?
I'm good.
You're good?
Uh-huh.
What were you planning on doing this evening?
Nothing much, just hang out.
Sunglasses Beach Chris
Yeah.
fucks so hard.
Yeah. With
God.
the slacks on. His beach slacks.
Casey's out. It's so cold. She needs that jacket. Chris doesn't give a fuck.
He should have been in a Tommy Bahamas shirt with like some board shorts on.
Swim trunks, surfboard.
Casual Chris.
Yeah. Hey, dude.
Hey, bruh.
Coming to catch these waves? Looks like you might be catching a few charges tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then hits him with the surfboard.
Get him, boys.
And how old are you?
Me, I'm 17.
What year were you born?
85, I think. 85, I think.
85.
He's really...
Oh my god. You were born in 85?
I think.
That makes you like almost 2,000 years old.
I think. the year 85.
I've been around longer than most civilizations that have come and gone in that time. I've seen it all. Man, that's how long it took him to fucking walk. No wonder he didn't want to fucking walk back. Jesus.
Born in 1980. That makes him 27.
I already know.
Oh, okay.
I already know a lot of stuff, actually.
Because I didn't want her to get in trouble, that's why.
You didn't want to get her in trouble. What about getting you in trouble?
God, I love my girlfriend. She did this stream with me the other day too, and she's watching, and she texted, are you a Android or iPhone guy, Wes?
Android.
In the Apple, there's a neat little feature that you can, it like will auto crop out some focal point of an image and make it like a sticker that you can send people in your text message exchanges, and she just was able to do that with Chris Hansen sitting in the chair and just sent it to me.
Oh, I know, she sent it to me too.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that too.
That too.
Wait, who's Brittany? That's a.
Who's Wes Moast? And she's like,
When was this?
You knew this girl was how old?
I think 12 or 13.
12. Why did you think it was okay to visit a 12-year-old girl at your age?
First of all, I like to travel, and then...
See?
I think he
likes to travel.
Well, then what's the problem then, man? Why do you need a
sometimes
ride?
On my travels, I like to meet 12-year-olds in town. It's just a thing I do.
It's about the journey, okay? It's not what is waiting at the other end. You know, there's probably going to be a girl that I was probably going to have sex with.
Maybe.
But life is about the journey, Chris. It's about the journey. How I got here, where I'm gonna.
How you're gonna give me a ride back?
How I'm gonna get home. You know, it's worth life. That's where life's worth living, my friend. I'm glad we could have this chat, Chris.
BTW, I'm hungry, so let's plan on a stop for some food, some nibblies halfway through, huh?
Can you give me a ride home, and can I also get dropped off at the store? And can you also pick up my dry cleaning? And
It's got a couple errands I gotta run.
Yeah, I really would appreciate it. And also, there's a movie out right now that I want to see, but I don't want to go by my. You want to go see it with me? There's a SpongeBob movie actually. That's why it's coming out. That kind of lines up.
That's why I wore my jacket.
Yeah. You're kidding me. I've been dying to see that film for weeks.
I'm a goofy goober.
She
like to travel.
I like to travel, plus she wants to hang out, so I don't mind. I wasn't planning on doing anything with her.
You say things online like, and I'm going to give you anal, because you got a nice ass. Those are your words, right?
Well, yeah, if she had a bad ass, she wouldn't do it.
When you read it like that, Chris, anything's going to sound bad.
Yeah, don't take that tone.
Yeah, you...
Media. Liberal media. Spinning again. Just tell it like it is, Chris. Come on, report the facts.
You ask her, when are you ready for me to pop that?
Oh, I was going to say, he gets the age excuse mixed up. He's supposed to say 12, like he's supposed to be unsure about the decoy's age, and be like, I think.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to know his age. You know?
He just mixes them up a little bit.
He doesn't know. What's my age again?
Sure.
What's my age again?
I assume that means taking her virginity.
Alright.
Is that true?
Alright, so you asked me all these questions. Who are you?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, you gonna arrest me because... really, to tell you the truth, I was not gonna do anything with her. Like,
You sat out here for a good 10 minutes, and you had the opportunity to tell her face to face that you really didn't want to do anything. And that's not what you said, is it, Malik?
yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You said we can start first by talking before we have sex.
No,
And you told her that you brought the porn.
Cause like I ain't came out here to rape or kill or anything. I'm not a bad person.
Well, you know what? But having sex with a...
That's good. Just in general to pepper into any conversation.
They was going to kill or rape her.
I really appreciate the opportunity to come here and apply for this job. I really love this company. And if there is any concern about the type of employee that I am, I want you to know that I work well in a high-stress situation. And ask anyone I've worked with. I have never raped or killed anyone that I've worked with.
And I don't plan on starting now, just so we're in the clear.
That's me. That's just my personal philosophy. I don't know about you or what the culture is like here. I think I've never murdered or raped someone. I think
it's just ingrained in me, ma'am.
From what I can recall, I've likely never murdered or raped someone.
Let's just put 9 out of 10. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy.
Well, I don't think we need a round 2 interview. You've got the job. Hey, that's great. One more thing. Can I get a ride home?
Yeah, maybe what?
The 12-year-old, even if she says yes, is considered rape because a 12-year-old, by the law, cannot consent to having sex. Do you get that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know.
Ignorance of the law, I know.
No idea.
I really think he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know it because he's probably been having relations with so many 14 and 15-year-olds that it's just normalized for him.
No, I think he doesn't know that because he's just stupid.
No, he knows. He knows. He just kind of disregarded it and didn't care. But he knows.
I mean, he knew it was wrong, but what I mean is he doesn't realize that it's, even if the girl is willing, it's still...
He mentions it in the chat log, knowing that, like, this has to be hidden and stuff. He's aware of it.
He knows it's morally wrong and against the law, but I'm saying he doesn't realize that it's still rape. Yes.
Called that,
yeah.
Yeah, he would say it was just consensual, but the law's against it. But no, yeah, he doesn't get that it's actual. Yes, I get what you're saying.
Yep.
You ever watch TV?
Sometimes barely.
What kind of TV you watch, Malik? You like cartoons?
He watched a lot of anime, is what he talks about.
Oh, well, I was just gonna guess that he might like Nickelodeon, maybe.
No, he does. He actually wears a jacket, ironically.
Oh, well, fuck you. Some of us like SpongeBob, ass.
He's a first generation hip hop hipster.
Malik, I was on your side the entire time until right this moment.
The entire outfit is ironic, including the extra baggy pants to walk 2.5 miles.
That's no wonder you fucking hate walking. You're carrying God knows what in your cargo pants pocket.
And then some like Timberland boots.
That's his laptop in his pocket.
Is that what that is? His pocket?
And those real thick mid-2000s laptops too. Real heavy.
Yeah. It's a big ass like Dell Inspiron.
Mm-hmm. No, correction, not laptop. That's the PC tower in the one
pocket. Just in one pocket. He's got that CRT monitor in his backpack.
Yep.
You ever hear about that show, To Catch a Predator?
No. Well, I wasn't trying to be a predator, but...
That's not what your transcript would suggest. I'm Chris Hansen.
This audio is pretty impressive. It's not great, but...
they fucked up.
No, I think without having really obvious hidden microphones, however they're getting this audio this close to the water, it's pretty...
Well, they probably have there's probably a mic in each chair maybe or something. Who knows? But think about for us, we're really interested in the show, so we're going to listen through it. But a casual viewer who was interested, if they clicked on this and they heard this, they would click off because the sound was bad. And this isn't what you expect from a report like this. Like, so I understand why they wanted to do it, or maybe they didn't have a location to use this day, and that's why they had to do it on the beach. I don't really know, but this was a bad idea.
I disagree. I mean, it is unfortunate that not everything is going to come as crystal clear, especially in this case, because God, his voice is just heavenly.
Yeah.
But that's sort of like, I mean, you've watched crime documentaries where you're just hearing the muffled like undercover wire reporting or something. You know, that doesn't sound good, but it's because it's as close to the crime as possible.
But it's always part of a larger production but if the whole thing was like that, the entire interview was like that, people don't want to listen to that.
Oh, yeah, of course not. Yeah.
That's why, go to an interrogation video, and if the interrogation on YouTube, and if the interrogation, if the video's not like clear and the audio's not really clear, you'll see so many people complaining. Mm-hmm. Next time fix the audio, and you can hear it fine, but like people expect quality sound even on YouTube. So back then, I think a lot of people would have been really unhappy with how this turned out.
Mm-hmm. How many beach interactions were there? There's at least 3 that I can.
Yeah, there was Eugene Daly. There's the dude that brought the pizza.
Big Lover Man, and then
Malik,
there's Little Lover Man.
Lover Man Genius, Loverboy 212.
Mm-hmm.
And is there?
Oh, yeah, there was. They had like a back and forth at the
gate, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did it at the beach that day.
They just wanted a fucking beach day.
Well, even if they were just like, hey, let's do it. I don't think they would do it when it was this windy outside. Like if it was a great day for shooting at the beach, I can understand wanting a little variety, but it doesn't add anything to. If anything, it makes the actual confrontation not as good because the cops can't come out of a door and just surprise them. You see them walking up from 50 yards away.
They could have also been apprehensive about going to a house, and they said like, if you're scared, you can just come meet me at the beach. Like,
but all of them,
public.
Even with Malik Washington, he was supposed to pick her up. He was supposed to drive up and honk the horn, and she was gonna. So like the plan was never for any of these guys to come inside.
Wait a minute.
That she told that one guy, I have a new kite, so I'm gonna go fly it at the beach.
Back up. Malik's plan was to.
Not Malik, sorry, Loverman Genius. Loverman Genius was supposed to drive up and honk his horn, and she was going to run out. But when he drove up, she said, guess what? My parents went to the movies.
That Malik was like, I'll beep the horn when I'm there. And he gets all the way. He's like, oh, shit, I forgot. I don't have a car.
Beep, beep. I did bring a horn, though.
Yeah, I can do my voice. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Let's go, baby.
And we're doing a story on adults who try to meet kids for sex online. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it.
Well, one thing, can I go home?
You walk right off the street.
Well, one thing, can I go home? First of all, I like to travel. If there's anything that why would you? Well, first of all, I like to travel. And if there's anything you'd like to say, well, one thing, can I go home?
This is the part where the cameras come out. Excuse me. The cameras come out, as you see, and police are waiting here. Anything else you'd like to say? Can I go home? What? Home? Oh.
I'm done now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Back off, guys. He doesn't want to stick around, I guess. So
he knew the hack. He knew the hack is to ask to go home.
He stands up and just walks into the ocean and never saw
like you just see him like going in and out of the water like a goddamn dolphin.
Lives in a pineapple under the sea.
And there he goes.
Traveling to the other side of the world.
We put a tracker on him, and then they track him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not. He claims to not be a rapist. We have evidence against that. He claims not to be a killer, and yet there he is with a pot of killer whales. What are we to
Case
make of this?
closed.
I think you're a liar.
Nothing else you want to tell us?
Apparently, Loverboy starts thinking about the long walk back to...
Loverboy begins to play in the sand. Can I build a sandcastle? Can you help? Do you have a bucket and a shovel?
Just one last play in the sand before jail, please, sir.
Yeah. I fucking love the ocean.
The train station.
And you can leave the beach.
Can you give me a ride home? Because I want to walk
I can't
back.
give you a ride. I'm sorry.
I had to walk back.
Well, that's up to you.
Why did he no-sell that? Why? So, you know, when he gets offered a pizza, the second time he gets offered a pizza, he claims it's the first time he's ever been offered a pizza. But he's like, I've never been offered a pizza. You know, or when he sees the guy that shows up, Jean Canelli shows up, and I've been doing this for 27 years. How many times, Chris, have you been asked for a ride home by the person that you just busted?
Maybe he feels bad because he would have given him a ride home, but he just like has a conflict. He's like, I can't. Like, I normally would in this situation. I feel bad, but yeah, I just gotta be somewhere else.
Is it because I'm black?
That's what Malik should have followed that up with.
Oh my god!
Is he racist?
A Christian said I walked here too. Actually, I was gonna walk back with you to the train station.
Yo, wait a minute. I was counting on you having a ride.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah. We can go talk to those fishermen and see if they can let us get in their boat.
They can boat us home?
Sail home, I guess. Yeah. Something. We'll put our brains together. We'll
figure it out. Between the two of us?
Yeah. With our brains combined.
Come on. We're good.
We are unstoppable.
Give me a cab?
I'm not going to be able to do that.
The good news is he won't.
That's a lie, Chris. You could.
You could. You just won't.
Yeah. Don't lie to him like that. Yeah. I'm just saying he shouldn't have lied to him. It was wrong there. I know I did some things. She lit me a little too, but...
She a little too.
It was bad that you said that I could leave, but he wouldn't give me a ride home. That was bad.
Won't have to make that long walk back to the train station.
You're in luck.
Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down!
The bad news is...
Yeah, actually the happy ending is he did get a ride.
He did. I wonder why they tackled him like that, but Loverman Genius, they laid down on the ground like they were going to make sweet love to him.
Well...
Oh, yeah. Let's get you on the ground.
Yeah, Loverman Genius seemed way more of a threat than this guy. Although he did
Malik
like...
Washington?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. But Malik Washington got the two-man tackle.
Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm like, I don't understand the need for... All right. What... Do you have any feelings about the way that police are treating this man here in this instance?
Who, Malik Washington? No, I don't give a shit. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that they were so soft on Loverman Genius. Like, and I think I asked Chris. I think he's. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I know I brought it up in that video, but was it because there was another person there to get arrested, so they needed to be quiet?
Oh, I thought it was because they just pitied him after he tried to stand up out of that chair and he fell over. And
That was funny.
This guy sucks.
That might have been it. There might have been someone there, and so they didn't want to be loud with an arrest, so they did it quietly.
Who got the worst police tackle that wasn't tased? Who?
I don't know. I think the first dude in the ghillie suit, because you're not walking out of a house and the police running up on you is one thing, but you walk out of the house, it's night. You just got busted for being a pedo, so you got all this shit running through your head, and then a dude in a ghillie suit comes running up to you like goddamn Swamp Thing.
Lawrence was pretty impactful, but it wasn't like brutal.
Yeah, it wasn't brutal.
Lee Greer, that's a good one. Ice Truck Killer, Ice Truck Thriller.
Police, sir!
Please, sir! Oh Lord!
Oh Lord! Let go of the keys. They're my keys.
No, they're my kid. No, they put his ass in the sand. Yeah, Daniel.
All right.
That is.
Oh, he also showed him to the beach.
Yeah, that plays like a comedy skit.
It does.
Yeah.
Let go of the key. All right.
And they get back to the police station. All right, we need to get you out of these cuffs. Where are the keys? You told me to let go of the keys.
Yeah,
Not
and then he swallowed them. I think Maurice Wolin, like, even though he didn't get tackled, I think in terms of life impact, that might have been the hard, because everything. Oh, actually, no, because he was still a doctor after that, wasn't he? He
yeah, 'cause
was.
he fought like hell legally.
We looked him up, and
Yeah.
he was still a doctor. He was still doing like research and shit. So, I mean, even though he was still a pedo, he shouldn't have been able to go back into that field.
You know, I'm glad you actually brought up the doctor for the end of this stream, because I learned something very unfortunate within the last year regarding Mr. Maurice Wolin. What was his fake name? Marco?
I don't remember.
In the chat, he's like, call me Marco. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
He's from Buffalo.
Is he?
He was born in Buffalo. Yeah.
Wow.
But now that I think about it, the Buffalo Bills have not won a Super Bowl for as long as Maurice Wolin has been alive.
Well, he's dead now, so.
So what
He's
I'm
dead.
saying,
She's dead.
this is it.
This is the year.
The curse is broken.
Well, but I think they lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs since Maurice Wolin's been dead.
It's been 2 years already?
I don't know. I was just throwing that out there.
Yeah, you could just say that for any of the past 5 years or whatever.
You know what, though? At least they give you guys a good show for the first 3 3/4 quarters and make you guys feel really good.
It sure would be nice to be really good in that
The last part
of the fourth quarter.
Mahomes is like your Brady, the new Brady. You like, right? Because you always had Brady who would just escort you out of the
twice a year,
and would escort you out of the playoffs anytime you guys met, and then.
No, don't. I unfortunately have to correct you and say Brady never eliminated us in any playoff.
Did Brady
matchup.
never eliminate? Because they never made it to the playoffs.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 He probably kept you out of the playoffs several times.
Oh yeah, 100 million billion trillion %. Yeah.
Well, that's just as good. And now you have a Brady that you get to meet in the playoffs.
Actually, that's not fair. We were pretty miserable. Sans Brady, it didn't matter. But yeah, he had our number. Mahomes isn't the same. It's like the Chiefs versus just Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Now we're back to football, full circle.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to, because I knew it had gotten out of your mind for a while, so I wanted to put it back in there before we get off the stream. That tomorrow, your beloved Buffalo Bills have a chance to make the Super Bowl, and we've established that this is a double-edged sword for you because, on one hand, the Buffalo Bills could lose tomorrow and you could have a pretty rough night. Then you'd be kind of miserable Monday and it would slowly get better. But if they win,
don't do this.
Then you have to continue it and you just have to stretch it out and wait for and who are they playing in the Super Bowl? And then it's, oh no, now what's going to happen?
I feel better about a Super Bowl matchup against the Eagles or Washington than I do against this upcoming game against the Chiefs.
Yeah. Well, you better hope that the Bills don't feel like that. So, good thing you're going to be at the game tomorrow, just like all the other wins.
Don't want to break that superstition.
So,
not now, not when they need it the most.
So you're pretty much guaranteed they're going to win. So good for you being there for them.
Well, I guess that's how we're going to wrap it up for now. Yeah. I got to get ready for a big day tomorrow. But Wes, thank you. I'm glad we were trying to, for a while, find time where we could do something fun, casual again together. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone else who is also here in the chat playing along with us. I hope everyone learned something today. That's why I do this. It's a teaching thing. And if I'm going to teach you anything, I should probably teach you how to give me head first, but...
I ain't gonna rape you.
Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody.